work cause my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna
I'm here. I just like the intro. I wanted to try this. Gets you pumped, gets you in the freaking mood. I've never played this game before, so this is probably going to be pretty comical, but I'll let you know what I think about it, if you care to watch.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done.
Nothing really fun to talk about right now, so I'll probably be live streaming more, because I don't give a shit about any of these internet things going on. It's Joe Gang Strong, what up, Kira?
I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, no, I'm
I hit up those streamers that I played Fortnite with to see if they'd want to play with me. They did not. They did not want to play with me. I gotta calibrate this mic in. I feel like I gotta freaking suck off this microphone to get my voice right. I don't know if I like that. We're starting soon. I like the intro. Gets you in the mood. This is LA, all right? Shit's popping. Shit is happening. Gives everybody a minute to get in here. All right, now we can start. Everyone always, I did that before. Oh, now we're gonna play this song. No, we're not. We're done with this.
Cause I don't give a fuck.
Stop it. All right, let's go. What's going on? I hit up some people. This was like a last minute thing because I felt really bad about like not working on a video, but there's just nothing that I want to make a video on right now. I'm not inspired by anything. I freaking was like sitting trying to do the XQC video that I put out yesterday. It's not doing very well. It's not a very good video, to be fair. And it's the reason it's not a good video is because I'm making this video and I'm like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. So I literally just was like, all right, I've been sitting here for like an hour trying to talk about XQC again for like the millionth time, and no one else is talking about him. I don't know if that's because if everyone has an experience like me, my XQC videos never do well. It's like this perpetual thing. They just never do well. Or if it's just the viewer fatigue. 'Cause I know I'm fatigued, so I flushed that out. I probably should have just left it go, but at that point it was like a matter of being stubborn. Like, no, I'm gonna make this video. I'm a workhorse, all right? I'm not even gonna bother to play music. Y'all can just deal with my beautiful, beautiful voice. How y'all doing? How you doing, Kira? How you doing? We're gonna close YouTube out. I don't need that. We're gonna close this out. I don't need that. I am gonna have the Discord open. I'm gonna try to incentivize people using chat though, because that helps the videos. That helps the chat. You know, the chat rate helps the videos. But I'm gonna be checking Discord tonight. Shake things up. If y'all want to send me some funny memes. I'm even debating bringing on some callers if we want to talk about some drama, or if you guys want to feed me in on some drama going on. Because I'm out of the loop right now. There's a couple things going on that I'm interested in, but they're not things that I feel comfortable talking about. If that makes any sense. But yeah, let's get into some Lethal Company. I'm gonna boot this up right now. Low quality, don't know if it's you or not. Let me check it on my phone. I get this a lot. You can go and manually like go to advanced settings and bring the quality up, but that doesn't mean that it's not my fault. I gotta do the brightness thing. Isn't it smart to like tweak the brightness up just a hair? Here, hold on. Let me bring the gameplay wide lens, and that should be that. Yeah, because I already did that. Okay. I'm also not fully aware of the drama other than the recent issues with Turkey Tom and DSP. Well, that's like the LolCow podcast stuff is awesome, but like what I already talked about Boogie. Wings is honestly winning me over, which I don't know if he should be or not, but he's honestly winning me over. And then DSP's folk. And honestly, like my videos have not been doing well. I'm trying to find something to put effort into that's gonna like get me some views, because I try to like my rule is like as long as every like 3 videos I get a video that gets like 1,000 views, then I can screw around for the other 2 videos. That's kind of like what I do. And if you look at my videos, you can kind of ring that to be true. So yeah, that's the that's where I'm at right now. I'm just looking for something that's like going to be friendly with SEO, so I can try to put out something that I'm at least somewhat interested in, that's going to get me some views. Because obviously I want to keep growing the channel the best I can, the best of my ability, and part of that is playing the game, chasing a little bit of that SEO, you know. Let me set this up. Holy shit, Boogie getting on his hands and he's apologizing to Keem was so funny, and you know that Boogie knew it was gonna be funny, and that's why he did it. Yeah, that's what I'm learning about Boogie. Like, I'm not like saying that like Boogie's the most wonderful guy in the world, but it's obvious that a lot of what he does is performative. He is self-aware enough at this point, at least, to kind of understand the role that he's currently playing with his brand. DSP thinks he was degrading, but I think Boogie knew it. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you 100%, Kara. I think Boogie, at least at the bare minimum at this point in his career, Boogie is a lot more self-aware than he's at least typically getting credit for. Oh no. Voice, I don't want to voice activate this. I gotta push to talk. Yeah. What do I hit for push to talk though? Why are you still picking up my voice? I want push to talk. Can I make the chat bigger? Can I get the bigger chat? I want to see the bigger chat. Ooh, yes. Wonderful. And then we're gonna, hold on, I'm gonna put chat somewhere. I'm gonna put this chat somewhere. I can freaking read it. Okay. But yeah, boogie. And then what's some other good stuff? I don't want to talk about the other stuff because I'm super small channel, but even this particular person that has gotten my interest scares me, even though he probably would never see. But I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm a little scared of the topic there. Oh yeah, I never checked the quality on my end to see if it's like a you thing or not. Probably a you thing. I'm perfect. I don't ever screw anything up. I'm always right all the time. Just come to MeJoeShmoe to download your opinions. I'll give you your opinion on the topic. To me, it's streaming 720p, and I have the option to take it to 1080. So I don't think. Screw it. You know what? I won't give my opinion on it. But if you're familiar with the YouTube creator Mama Max, he makes a very particular kind of content, and there's a streamer, I guess you could call him. He's the host of the LolCow podcast, Tommy C. He's like really going at him right now because recently Mama Max pretty much gave Moist Critical, like, to me it felt like he was like threatening Moist Critical to promote his new content or else. That's kind of what it felt like. And Tommy C already doesn't really like Mama Max, so Mudahar's coming out with a video on it soon. I heard a little bit of the conversation between Mudahar and Tommy C on that, and we'll see what they say about it. But Mama Max currently has a bit of a reputation behind the scenes of bullying and blackmailing and calling everybody a pedo that speaks negatively upon him. And I still have a personal life to maintain, so I just don't even want to talk about it. Don't even want to risk it. Okay, so you like Mama Max a lot. Hi, Donut Girl. Other people have different opinions on Mama Max, and honestly, I not only do I not want to talk about it because of the stuff I hear behind the scenes going on, but I also don't want to talk about it because I also don't really know much about it. I would just be giving you the opinion that I downloaded from other people on the topic. I haven't done my own research yet, but it's interesting. I'm trying to get into it. Mom Max is putting on a performance. He is very passionate about the topic because he knows the victims personally. There's people who feel differently, but I don't know enough about it. I would yeah, I don't know. That's really, I'm gonna summarize it with that. Let's try to play this fucking video game online. Now, okay, so I just hit push to talk, but what do I push to talk? Oh. Can you guys hear it and everything okay? Everything's all good? I'm just looking at my audios. I'm gonna put it to, oh, it's already at 55. Let's put it to 60. I want to be able to hear things. Welcome to version 40 is out now. Others must update their game to play with you on this version. Okay. Let's look at the settings quick. Push to talk is T. VSync is on. I don't care, whatever. I'm gonna do it back. Okay, I guess that's fine. I wouldn't mind discussing it later. Yeah, we could discuss it later. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. We can even go over some of the stuff that I saw and try to come to our own conclusion, you know? I think that's fair. I think that nobody could be mad at me for that. Mama Max putting a performance. Yeah, it's very risky, to be honest. I wouldn't mind. Okay, so I won't argue with you because I don't have any information that I validated to argue with you on that. But what I will do, Kira, if you're interested, is I can present to you the other side of it, and then you can kind of take that for what it's worth, and maybe we can maybe I can form an opinion based on that, you know, because I really don't have my own opinion on the matter quite yet. I wouldn't mind discussing it later because he's addressing how weak some of the criticisms of him are. Audio is fine. Good. So, all right, guys. Do any of you know how to play this game? Because I don't. I hit up a couple streamers to play that I played with. I played Fortnite with a couple Twitch streamers a while back, and they were pretty cool. But they don't seem to want to hang out with me anymore. It's because I owned them at Fortnite. Because I'm an epic gamer. I like the commentary drama, but I'm also an epic freaking gamer, dude. Like my God, Lord and Savior PewDiePie. I'm just checking my chats on Discord. Well, no argument, but I want to discuss it. I just want to talk because I've been following. I mean, you could have an argument in the form of a discussion without everyone hating each other. I mean, I won't. I will play devil's advocate to your points just to bring in the other side of the discussion if we talk about it. But let's play video games right now. Host or join a crew. This is what I was worried about, dude. I don't have any friends. Or I do, but I literally just decided like 30 minutes ago I wanted to stream this game because I want to keep trying new stuff with the channel. I like doing the commentary, but when there's nothing to talk about and I'm forcing out shit, it's not fun. And I want to have fun, okay? I want to get views. I want to get attention because that's why I do it. You know, well, that's not why I do it. Obviously, if I make something, I want people to see it, right? But also want to keep having fun with it. I guess I'll join a crew. Crystal. Honestly, I don't see much to argue about. I haven't heard Tommy C's opinion on it. Well, so for perspective here, Tommy C is a victim of he was I'm trying to think of like the TOS safe way to say this. He had a inappropriate interaction with one of his family members when he was younger. So Tommy C has a certain, that's like his background into his criticisms into Mama Max and his performative nature of his content. And Mama Max basically at one point said that Tommy C was defending Pletos. And obviously as a victim himself, Tommy was very upset with that to this day. Hardcore workers, 18 plus modded XP, fart bubble biters, dingo crew. Honestly, honey, I shrunk my dick. my life is like a video game. Nut punch wizards. Need someone to carry Lego. Can we just like play it by myself? Do I need to? No, I need to play with people, right? It looks like I need to play with people. I'm a great streamer. It takes me like a half hour just to get into the game. Let's just join one of these crews. Let's check it out. Can I join newbies? Excited to see Lethal come, but I've heard good things.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Cool.
I'm trying to get somebody else.
Okay, I'm a newbie, so I thought this would be good. I've literally never played this game before.
Same here. Same here.
Okay, so we're gonna do great.
Oh.
Is it supposed to
on the
look like
closet?
shit, or is that just me?
I think it's supposed to look a little grainy.
Epic. I think I got kicked. Oh, what a fucking joke. Well, there they are. What the hell? Fart bubble biters, honey. Oh man, I'm gonna like have new game, must pass vibe check. Beans, joiner I eat you, unlucky strike, modded more company, rar. Oh. I'm gonna join again. I'm gonna ask him like, yo, did you kick me? Did you kick me, bro? Oh no. No, I'm good. What the hell's going on here? Alright, Wade Wilson's TV crew. I can't even get into a freaking game. What is this? Anarchy, bro. I'm gonna try again. I didn't know I needed friends. That's ridiculous. What a ridiculous... I can't buy friends. Alright, we're gonna host a public lobby. Okay, so I'm in now. Can I just do what I want? Do I have to wait for people? What is even the purpose of this video game?
Welcome to your first day on the job. This is your very own autopilot ship, where you will eat and sleep for the duration of your contract.
Man, I am
Make yourself
streaming.
at home. To complete the onboarding process, you will want to check the instruction manual and sign into your ship's computer terminal. We trust you will be a great asset to the company. Great asset to the company. Great asset to the company. Great asset.
That was sick. Okay. Please enter favorite animal. Seal. Please describe your role in a team dynamic. Sigma. Type help for a list of commands. Help. Moon. What the hell? It's got paid. It's got paid, baby. Okay, so to see the list of moons autopilot can route to see the company store selection for useful items. To see the list of wildlife on record. To access objects placed into storage. To see the other list of commands. To toggle into the ping to make a radar booster. Play a noise. Ooh. Nice. Uh-oh, now what do I do? Alright, I guess we're done with terminal. Requires battery-powered items. That's how we charge things, I guess. That's where we put things, I guess. Can I leave? Can I freaking leave, dude? Can I fucking go outside, Mom? What is this?
Hello.
Is someone here? Oh, hey, what's going on, man?
Hey.
Do you know how to play this game? 'Cause I don't. I have no clue.
I put like 30 hours in already.
So what do I do? What do I do, brother?
You gotta go find stuff in the facility and not die.
Okay. Do we need the service manual for that, or is this just silly nonsense?
That just tells you some hints and tricks, I guess.
How do I put it down?
It should be G.
Thank you. All right. I guess I'll follow your lead, dude. We leaving? We rolling out?
Should wait for more people.
Gotcha. Is this like a hard game? Is this difficult? It's going on Elden Lord Raider. There are literally mad Doctor Who more work than anything else. Great asset. Great asset. Is there weapons?
Yeah.
Sick, dude. I
You have
don't know.
a shovel.
Oh, that's sick. I just got caught up in the hype. I was like, I'm gonna check it out. You know,
It's a good game.
it's good. It's good.
Are you good with hard games?
Good at horror games? No, I don't like horror games. As a matter of fact.
And you are playing the wrong game, amigo.
Let's go. Yeah, I freak out. I tried to play Five Nights at Freddy's with my girlfriend. I actually made her play it for me. I wasn't having it.
You are not going to do well.
Dude, let's go though. Let's go. You know. I'm gonna go through my Discord and see if anybody wants to play with me. Hold on, I'll see what happens here. Don't we have a streamer? Don't we have a streamer in the freaking... Guys, who's the streamer in the Discord? It's the J guy. I'm gonna message him. I messaged him before to play, dude. He never wants to play with me. It was hard to even find a lobby to get into. I made my own. That's why I made my own. Am I hosting the server then? Is that what that means?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, that's good because I got a pretty good rig. That may be the issue. You got people trying to run servers on potatoes and they keep crashing.
Yeah, I don't know. The server's kind of janky sometimes. Usually doesn't take this long though.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is something with me because I had like a hell of a time. I was trying to join games and I was not getting in any of the games, so I don't know. I just do music. It seems like by focusing the 60th special on the message, then actually celebrating the history of Doctor Who. Wait, what is going on with Doctor Who? Is Doctor Who okay? The message is all men are bad and should focus on what is going on in my chat? I might have a guy. I might have a guy. So what is going on here? Doesn't sound like something a show would be doing. Makes no sense. I don't watch Doctor Who. I have no clue, man. You guys are above my pay grade. Wait, why am I recording via? That should not be how it is. I should be recording gameplay. Hold on, we need to fix this. Ah, I'm screwing everything up now. Okay, we're just gonna have to move this up here. There we go. It should be better. So are you flushing the toilet, brother?
Yeah, I'm in the bathroom taking a piss. Sorry.
Sick, bro. Nah, bro. You're good. Do what you gotta do, man. Thought you were getting skibbity with it, you know? Should we just start it, bro? Should we just send it?
Sure.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, here we go. Oh, we're landing. It's pretty sick.
Alright. I ordered us some flashlights, so we just gotta sit here for a minute.
Okay, cool.
Do you know how to scan?
No, not at all. I read something about it. I don't remember though.
It should just be right mouse button.
Oh, I see. I got it.
Then you can dance with one. And point with two.
Oh, hell yeah.
Don't stand under that.
Oh, that was close.
Should be... There we go. And flashlights do have a limited charge, and these are the shitty versions, so don't use it.
Gotcha.
Well, use it, but don't like use it. Use it. I don't know. Alright.
I might wait before. Oh wait, hold on. Let me pull over quick. I got a guy on Discord. He might want to play with us if we've. I don't know how this works. Can you join now? Can you join now that we started?
I think you at least have to be in orbit. I'm not sure.
All right, I'm gonna just quick get him in my Discord, and then I'll just have him on standby in case like we die. I guess if we die, we can restart. I assume, right, or what?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Thank you for your patience.
I'm good, man.
All right, guys, I'm bringing my friend in. He's a bit of an old head, but he's lovable. He's a lovable guy.
Oh, shit. Hold on. That's not good. What is that?
Well, what's not good? Are we gonna die?
Hold on.
I never watched Barbie. Oh, I hear something.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Oh, it's a loot bug. Okay.
That's a good thing.
Nothing's a good thing.
Oh,
That's
Hal,
a-
I can't even hear you.
very
Sorry, dude.
dangerous,
Hold on.
but it's not
Hello, can you hear me now?
horrible compared to other shit.
Yeah, you're good. I'm playing with somebody. I'm live streaming, by the way.
That's
You
something
can say hi
else.
to my peoples.
Back over.
Is that a bad thing? I'm talking to the guy I'm playing with, Hal. I apologize. Inconvenience for the inconvenience.
It's actually harmless. That's actually one of the only
You
harmless things in
you started
here.
one already?
I did, yeah. I'm streaming,
Well,
so you can say hi to
yeah,
my
you can still attack you, but
chatters if you'd like,
just
guys.
leave
This
it
is
alone
Hal.
if you
He's a
get-
good guy.
Hello, everyone.
Go this way.
Alright, I'll have to wait until, I don't think I can jump in. Oh, maybe I can. I've never tried it.
Connected? Oh,
Let's see. Maybe I can jump in mid-game.
Yeah, I was asking
Oh.
the guy I'm playing with, and he wasn't sure.
Hey,
Should I kill it?
back away. Stay away from that guy.
I'm gonna beat it with my flashlight.
Good luck with that, because you can't do that.
I think my chat's having a
Alright, here's your
political
first piece of loot
discussion.
right here.
Hal.
Why is that?
I think you're talking about Barbie and the movie Barbie. What do you think about Barbie?
Yeah.
I'm just following you, man. What do you think about the movie Barbie, Hal?
Pick up that, and
mean,
then
I
there's a
can't
piece of metal in the corner.
Cast judgment. I've never seen it.
Not my
Ready?
type of movie either. I'm sorry, what, man?
Ready?
I'll just drop it here or grab this.
Grab that. You gotta drop that item, and then switch to a different slot to pick that up.
Okay, I did it.
And then you can re-pick that up.
Oh, I did it again.
And then just bring this out. My flashlight died, so
Oh crap, I'm like burning my flashlight probably.
over. Follow my voice.
You gotta
Uh,
manage that on
Sweet.
off when you're not using it.
No.
Speak again. Yeah, speak again. I'm listening.
No.
You gotta have that thing on and off.
Keep talking.
Right.
There you are.
All right. Well, I can't see, so
I'm trying my best to guide you. I'm so sorry, Hal. This is so confusing. Oh, my flashlight died. Are you able to get in, Hal?
sorry.
I can't. I don't think I have you on Steam, so I can't get in that way. I'd have to get an invite.
Oh, all right.
Alright.
Hold on. Let me see if I can just invite you for funsies. I cannot do that.
Probably because you're in game.
This guy's gonna kick my ass.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm sorry. This guy's gonna beat my
Sorry.
ass. I keep like just randomly like not talking to him. Oh, I see fall damage is a thing.
Oh yeah.
How long do these matches usually last, Hal?
Well,
It depends.
you need to start thinking about heading back to the
Alright,
ship
so all
about
the like loot you can just
4
drop off
p.m. where you're gonna hit some nighttime stuff you don't want to see.
You have the metal sheet too, right?
Yeah, I do have the metal sheet too. Let me just. Nice. I'm learning. I'm gonna be a pro soon.
And if your flashlight is dead, you can use this to charge it. It costs nothing, so just always do that.
Nice. You have to hold it, or? Yeah, it looks like it.
It's not really a reason for us to go back in. We can.
So wait, are we going into orbit now?
Mhm.
Oh, and then can I invite people in when we're in orbit?
I believe so.
All right, hold on. We'll figure it out. See if we can get you in, Hal.
Is there
Alright.
only one guy?
Yeah, we got one guy. If I can get him in.
Hold on. I see somebody on my friend list is playing right now, so I'm gonna invite him.
Yeah, I see there's like an invite friends option. It's just grayed out still. What's going on, Rob? James? What's going on, guys? Sorry, it's hard to watch chat while I'm playing this game. I'm learning. I'm trying to operate in many different directions. It's still grayed out, unfortunately.
It's probably because you're still in a game.
Yeah, it might need
It
to be a
won't
new
give you the
lobby, I'm
option
not
until you
sure.
start fresh again.
Well, shit. Could I just invite you to a new lobby and then we'll have possibly 4 people?
could.
Sure. Here.
Fuck.
I'm,
Oh, you know what? I can just add you through.
I added you as a
Game.
friend on Steam. Or
Right, let me
yeah. It's okay. Do you want to start a lobby? Or should I start a lobby and then we'll have 4 people finally? I'm talking to the guy in the game, Hal. Sorry.
Very good.
Okay, I just left the game, so now I have to. Now the guy's probably like, he's not gonna come back, dude. He's not gonna come back, bro. He's not gonna play with me anymore. What are you guys talking about in chat? You talking about X-Men? They do an X-Men. What's going? Yeah, what's going on, guys? Sorry. After watching Marvels, I'm actually terrified of how. Oh, they're talking about ruining Deadpool. You know, Noelle never watched Deadpool until like last weekend. I showed it to her. You guys should harass her in the Discord over that. Okay, I'm gonna host. I'm gonna do. Should I do public or fucking friends only? I don't want to do friends only. Why can't I do invite only? What a joke. Okay, so confirm public, and then invite friends, and then I have the guy that I was just with. Okay, and then I gotta add you on Steam, I guess. Hold on, it's getting confusing. God dang it. Alright, we're gonna switch to my main camera, and I'm gonna pull up my stream. And then... send me your stream ID through Discord so I don't dox you.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on?
Yo.
I'm just inviting him right now.
Is it okay if I try inviting somebody else?
Yeah, go for it.
That should be the code.
Okay. Oh, well, let's not say out loud. I got you. So you're coming, and then I'll just give it a minute, and then I'll invite you.
Okay.
There you are. All right, you got an invite. You should have an invite. Yeah, Ezra Miller sucks. What are we talking about Ezra Miller for? He sucks. He's a waste of a shell of a human being. I don't think the writer's strike was bad, but I blame it on some of the movies being shit now. I mean, movies have been shit for a long time, man. It's not the fault of the writers, the companies for not paying them. I'm not a big Ezra Miller fan. All I'm saying is that the Hulk and Velma was written before the strikes. Good point, dude. Good point. Hello, hello. Okay, we got 2 people. No, we got 3 people now. Should I mute you in Discord, Hal, or?
Yeah, we should probably meet in Discord.
All right, now we're cooking chatter. Now we're cooking chat. Wait, did you already grab this stuff? What the hell is all this coming from?
You chose the same lobby. It was
Oh.
like save files.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
This is straightforward. Where are we at? 2 days left. Okay.
Yeah, they suck then. I don't know. Velma was a fan fiction written over a respect property that, yeah. What do we got going on?
What do we got for value here? Oh, we're pretty much there.
So what do we do with this? Like, what is the object? Like, what do we do with this once we grab it?
We are gonna want to sell it at the company building at the last day.
Are we like scrappers? Is that like our thing? We're like intergalactic scrappers?
Pretty much.
Well, that's pretty based. That's quite skibbity. It's very Ohio.
I really hope that you're like not like that.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
I didn't order you a flashlight, by the way.
I really hope that you're not like that.
Oh, not able to sit.
I'm not either. You guys start.
Oh shit, I started the game. I should have asked you if your friend was still coming. Anything specific we're looking for, or just scrap in general?
Anything
Yeah,
you
just
find.
stuff. I did order you a flashlight, by the way, so don't.
Oh
Alright,
crap!
I'll wait
Okay.
for it. You guys can go and I'll wait for it.
Yeah, how do you order a flashlight? You probably told me, I forgot already, but I'll ask again.
You gotta do it on the terminal.
Okay. Oh yeah. I do remember that.
Alright.
All right, so
Okay.
just
Oh,
gonna
that's fun. Oh, I thought this was a different type of room. There's a large axle right here. I want to carry anyone, so
where's it at? Oh,
yeah. These stairs lead anywhere? No.
would it be smart just to leave this by the door?
Leave it outside the door.
Gotcha. Oh shit! I got the gameplay running. Oh man, thanks for yelling at me. There we go. We're fixed. I'm the
Also,
best
look
streamer
out
in the
for
world.
landmines and turrets
Roger that.
and anything that moves. Ray, fog.
Ooh, jump sequence. Go for it.
Wait, is there like a run? Do I hold shift to run?
You can. Make sure you jump before you fall. Not bad.
The best. I don't think there's anything over here. The door's locked.
It's a dustpan. Oh, okay, well, we have to go back then. We gotta find a key or figure out a way to get through that. Okay.
I'm so good at this game already.
Alright.
I believe I'm lost.
Which way did you go?
Not anymore.
That was scary.
What did you hear?
Not that I heard anything, it's just I'm needing to go through this fog to figure out.
Where the valve is?
I just heard something.
Yeah. Got it.
Wow.
I'm wandering off to the, like, when you walk into the door, go straight to the right. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. I'm spooked, bro. I'm spooked magooked. There is nothing of substance over here. It's pretty sick. There's a door over here. But it was already in here. We got nothing. Oh, I'm all alone, dude, and it's playing this shit in my ear. I'm very tense. What is this? Nothing. Oh shit. I just killed all the power. Oh my god. What does this do?
He's probably dead.
Back there?
And I'm critical, so
Oh, you got attacked?
yeah, I don't know how, but the door opened and the spider got out. And my
So
flashlight's dead.
you need me to go in and look for the key?
You can try and go and see if he's still alive. I think he's dead. Here, you have the light, so... Here, it's this way. I forget exactly where we were.
What
but-
did Warform die?
Oh, he's right here.
It's coming, it's coming.
Oh, we gotta go.
Just like ring around Rosie with it.
Come on. This way. Gotta make
So
this jump again.
it be chasing us?
Let's see what time it is.
Yeah, it's probably late. We gotta...
We head back to the ship. I guess we're heading back. Nice.
Sion.
Oh, he's got a big thing.
Alright. I'm pulling us out.
Very good. All right, what's going on, chat? Yay, I'm the most paranoid employee. I've earned the rank of intern.
For some reason, it reset my role to intern, and I have no idea why. Alright. Ready to march.
This game is scary, bro.
You think this is scary?
Scary,
You
bro.
haven't even met the scary stuff yet.
My favorite's a Bracken, dude.
That will like unhinge him.
Huh?
Bracken.
Oh, we're in a different map now, I see.
Just wait, it gets better.
Try not to fall.
Oh, we'll do.
Dude, all the really bad stuff, you can't even, like, it's either really rare or you gotta go to one of, like, the special planets. Like the Jester and the Coilhead, man, those are awful. Ooh.
The hell was that?
Oh shit!
Alright, I knew it's gonna be a turret.
So what do we do about that?
You gotta kind of
The
time it.
absolute hardest to run past it.
Just kind of watch which direction.
I made it.
There's a landmine right here. You nearly walked right into that.
Damn. Oh! Well,
That's fun.
well, yeah, I
Somebody die?
yeah, I
He's
died.
dead.
It was
He's
I
in the doorway. We're here.
I stood on the other side of the doorway, not
I tried to
realizing it was gonna
retrieve
see
him.
me.
Oh shit.
So how's chat doing? How's chat doing now that I'm dead? What's going on, guys?
Dead end completely over here. Yeah.
I'm trying to make a run for it.
Alright,
Yeah, and get him out.
Can you guys hear me?
Alright, I got him.
nice.
Huh. Weird.
Alright. Fun getting shot to all hell.
Is there a direction you go past that thing?
Dead end over here. I'm probably gonna need to turn off that fucking fog. Look out for this landmine over here if you do come over.
You can turn off the fog. Is there like a fan you turn on or something like that?
Alright, there. Alright. I stuffed him outside.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I took his body outside, dropped it, but then his body at the door again.
Okay. It's good. Oh great, more fog. Yay. And my flashlight went out. Oh, that's fucking landmine. Really glad I don't have light.
Oh, there's one right here somewhere.
Honestly, I might just use emergency exit.
Yeah, it goes way down this way. Down that mine? Yep. There's a door there. Go that way. Let's go this way. Got crate here.
I got it. Oh,
Keep going straight.
I guess I can. You're the one with the light. Oh, it's dead. Did your light die too? Because I can't see shit.
Oh, here, come here.
What?
I grabbed his. He still has some power in it.
Oh, nice.
Wait.
Okay, another fire exit. That's fun. Good to have. Just lead somewhere. It does. By the way, check your back. So we're pretty deep in the facility now, and I know there's very likely a bracken somewhere. And those things can tail you for fucking forever, and you have no idea. The flashlight's about to go. Oh, we got glob. Fun.
It's a Dan up here.
Well, I'm full on inventory, so I'm gonna use that emergency exit.
Okay.
If I can fucking see it, goddamn.
We go
Where was
through. Nope, nope.
Jesus fuck.
Nope, we go up here.
Yeah, it's right down here. Nice. Good.
Alright, where's the ship at? Up this way?
Try to be quiet. Shit. want to try and get his body, but a force giant could spawn in. So I don't know. I'll leave my flashlight here.
I see you only
I
live
don't-
once, man. I'd send it.
Oh, it's here.
I hear something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
shit.
here. We gotta go.
Yeah, no, not messing with that.
What happens? Can it like destroy the ship and stuff?
No, I can't.
Hell yeah, guys. Good job. Good job, guys. I'll put in like one more round with y'all if you want, but I just was trying to hop on and try out the game quick. Oh, it's 0 days left to meet profit quota, so this is the last day anyway, or whatever, right?
Yeah, we go. So
Is it anyway? We gotta solve this now.
Building here to sell your scrap metal and other goods. You have 0 days left to meet the profit quota. You can use the terminal to route the autopilot to the company building.
Epic. Wait, should I buy myself a flashlight before I go out there? Should I buy myself a flashlight quick?
no, it doesn't matter. We're just selling.
Oh, this is just like a sell day?
Yeah, you don't need it.
Alright. Just sell everything, right? I'd assume.
We can because we're not continuing after this, I'm assuming. But if you were to continue, you'd only want to sell how much the quota is.
Okay. Because then you have some stuff in case you don't do as well other days, I assume, is the...
Yeah.
It's like the strat. Cool.
Mhm.
Is that a giant coming?
No. Well, there's a giant, but it's behind the wall, so we're good.
Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so now I know what this game is all about. It's pretty cool. I didn't know it was going to be so involved. I almost thought it was like a shooter or something from the videos I was seeing. I wasn't sure.
Devin, come here.
Coming.
Don't make. I know exactly what you're gonna do to him.
Ring that bell.
This work is invaluable
Stand
to the
right here and
company.
keep ringing the bell. Talk to it.
Hello? What?
You're evil.
Hey, you gotta be sometimes.
What is happening? What's supposed to happen?
Keep doing it. Talk to it.
Oh! Oh!
God.
I had to. We've all
Biggest
been there.
what?
I'm glad you did. That's funny. I like this is like silly horror though. Like I don't know. Five Nights at Freddy's is like too slow. I guess I don't know.
Like I said, listen, dude. Just waiting for you to match up against some of the better enemies in this game. It's horrifying sometimes.
Well, I got you both on my friends list. I'll hit you guys both up some other time when I'm trying to get into
Alright,
it. But
I'm gonna
I
do
was just trying to hit it up quick tonight. Thanks for playing though. I appreciate it, guys.
Anytime. See ya.
See you guys.
Peace.
Let me unmute. Hi Hal.
Hello.
Hi Hal. I'm gonna like go into like drama shit on my stream now. I assume you don't want to stick around for that. I don't.
I would love to enlighten you with all that and listen. I think I would rather just go to bed and
No, that's understandable.
have my brain melt over trying
You're
to
good.
keep up with your logic.
No, you're good. I just thought I'd invite you in case for some reason you would be interested, as I didn't want to kick you or nothing like that. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna go do my thing, and then thanks for playing. I'll hit you up sometime when I wasn't sure what the game was about. I bought it just to kind of check it out, and then I'm like, oh, I need like people and shit. So
It's kind of like the best way I can describe it is it's like it's a horror game, but it has a stupid kind of funny to it.
I like
And
it.
and if you get a good group of 4 people, and what really makes it immersive is that proximity chat. When you hear people in the distance like losing their mind because you know they're getting attacked, it's the funniest thing you can ever experience. It just makes this game great. So just stick with it, and you'll get some good ones out of it.
Yeah, I you had mentioned it, and then I saw a bunch of other people playing it, and the drama that I typically talk about has not been good lately. So I've been like doing video game shit. So I'm like, oh fuck it, I'll download it. Other people are playing it. So I liked it. I'll be checking it out more. I just wasn't prepared to play it for like multiple hours tonight, but I was happy to be able to hop on with you too. So
Yeah,
all right, I'll
just
catch you.
all right, man. Take it
I'm
easy.
gonna go do my own thing. Yeah, thanks, man. Bye.
All right. Yep. See ya.
Good guy right there. All right, what do we want to talk about? We were talking about who are we talking about? We had a topic on the table. I know what it is. I just can't remember the guy's name. It's Mama Max. We were talking about Mama Max. So Mama Max is a person. No. We were talking about Mama Max has gotten into some drama recently. He got some people in the community that don't like him already. He's live right now, actually, Mama Max. A new survivor speaks out. So the criticism that I hear about Mama Max is that he's very performative. It almost makes his content into a parody upon itself. And there's even like some people that have been victims of because he covers like EDP types, that type of thing. I'm not even sure if you're allowed to say his name anymore. YouTube's not a big fan of this this content of catching child, predators, which is what he covers. His whole shtick is protecting the children. Although some would say it's a giant grift for money. He makes like 2 videos a year. He never catches anybody. And people are paying his Patreon. I believe the minimum he could possibly be making is about $20,000 a month, which leads many people to say that it's basically a scam charity because you're paying for something that you never receive. You just get all this, how some would describe it to be, it's almost, this content is almost pornographic in nature due to the fact that it gives you the sensation as if someone is doing something and nothing ever gets done. So recently, yeah, I'll probably bring you in, Kira. You can give your take on stuff. I'm just going to add some context here from where I'm coming at it. I haven't really looked into this myself yet. Kira has some opinions. I don't mind hearing her. Well, the name makes me always think it's a girl. But yeah, so I'm on his channel right now. He recently put up a video. He changed the name of the video. But basically in the video, it was like a giant call out to Moist Critical. It was very weird. It was very, very silly, quite frankly. And I don't think Moist Critical appreciated it either. I guess behind the scenes, Mama Max has been... Hold on. Mama Max has been reaching out to Moist Critical behind the scenes. Moist Critical has not been responding. Some are attributing this to the fact that Mama Max does not have a good reputation with other YouTubers behind the scenes. And the end result of this was Mama Max made a video today trying to get Moist Critical's attention. It did not work. Moist Critical's not responded. And there's one content creator in particular that is very on Mama Max's shit over this. I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm just trying to set up my shit. And that person would be, I can't put in incognito mode, so it's going to destroy. I'm trying to set up my stream up quick. I got to put like a gray background in on the chat when I'm not talking to you guys directly with the main camera, but you can't even find the video anymore. But this is Mama Max's channel. It's like predator catching type stuff, which is, you know, not cool on YouTube anymore. YouTube doesn't want to see that. Keep umming because I really don't know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of just diving into this live. I've heard Tommy C's take on it. So here's Moist Critical rejects Mama Max blackmail on stream, and well, I don't know if we can watch the whole video because I don't know at what point it starts to get to the point where we're gonna have an issue. But let's watch at Mama Max, at God Call Swing, at Moist Critical. And this is very bizarre. I don't know. So originally this is the title, and this is why I bring this up. He literally titled it, and this is after multiple attempts of attempting to reach out to Moist Critical behind the scenes. He goes to this length of, "This is the greatest cancellation of all time. Penguin Zero, hashtag we are real." Now, a few years ago, Mama Max got in trouble for doing the same shtick where he like, I don't want to say weaponizes, but he uses his audience to create pressure for his own personal gain, which is another thing he's criticized for. This time it's Moist Critical. In the past, it was YouTube. You might remember at one point he made a video called "Pick a Side YouTube," where he basically called YouTube out for siding with predators. People didn't really vibe with that either behind the scenes. Comment Cop has been on his shit too. Here's Comment Cop. What's
You should do that.
Defender.
Do an anti-magazine, make him a big map.
So yeah, he has this like voice. It's very listen. He does this like voice. Like, keep in mind, he's like talking about like predators and shit, and this is the voice that he puts on for it.
The enemy's grasp.
So you can do this.
This
you can do this
definitely
bit
is for
forever.
children.
He can do this bit forever until we can publicly say that every single child's free. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of what I've seen so far. I never actually sat down and watched Mama Max. I think I've seen him on a podcast once or twice. So yeah, that's the take that I've gotten. I'm gonna be assuming the role of like Tommy C's point of view here, which, by the way, Tommy C has a history with Mama Max. Tommy C was a victim. Tommy C was abused as a child by one of his relatives, I believe. And because of this, he takes a particular distaste to Mama Max's approach to catching these predators. And Mama Max, in response, at one point, retaliation, had claimed that Tommy C is protecting predators, which really upset Tommy C. So there's been this back and forth between the both of them. I know that just today I heard a conversation between Tommy C and Mudahar Some Ordinary Gamers. Some Ordinary Gamers is going to be making a video about Mama Max. He's not very happy with a lot of his shit either. We're going to be waiting for it. Shame seems most of the horror channels have gone to shit now. Well, that's the whole problem right there. Mama Max isn't supposed to be a horror channel, right? Like, that's the criticism. Like, he's supposed to be protecting kids and exposing predators, and he like does this like performative fucking act that I will say, like, I haven't watched it yet, but the criticisms that I'm hearing of like, this is like so bizarre that he's putting on this whole fucking act to talk about something so serious. I'd have to agree with that just from a surface level point of view. It does come across very fucking bizarre. Let's see if we can get like there.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube.
He has
and the
ads
YouTube
on
Music
it.
app
I thought that was the other
altogether.
thing too. He like doesn't have ads on his shit. He doesn't make money.
They are both guilty for spilling the blood
There
of
it is.
children. Based on the pattern among this species, who will win the war?
Like, and I was listening to him earlier through Tommy C. He says a lot without saying anything at all. If I'm going
you
to
were
criticize the
being
content
brainwashed,
in itself.
do you think
Like,
it is written?
like what is it? Like, we could watch, it's 10 minutes long, but like, what is he? God's will. God's will is not written in man-made books. It is written in our DNA. What does that even mean? So these are the criticisms that I've been hearing about Mama Max. He used to. Okay, so he used to keep. See, this is like, and I'm gonna like have to keep saying this so people don't assume I'm like an expert on the subject. I don't really know what Mama Max does. I'm not familiar with Mama Max. I've heard, as of today, I started hearing Tommy C's side of the Mama Max issues. And I do see what I do see Tommy C having a point, but also I do not have the full context. I liked when he used to hunt predators. Yeah, but like to my understanding, like he never actually did. Like it was all performative. Like he gives the illusion like he's doing something without actually getting anything done. You know, I guess that's like which in that case, why is he doing it? If he's not actually getting anything done, why is he doing it? If he really, really cared and was like really, really like trying to use his platform in a way that like he would be saving kids, then where are the fucking kids? You know what I mean? That is legitimate criticism. I mean, he may have there may be reasoning towards it, but that is a legitimate criticism. If you're going to be accepting money on your Patreon, and it's a significant amount of money, he makes more on his Patreon in 3 months than I think I make in a year, and you make 2 videos a year where you're saving children, and you have no examples of anything ever getting done. I mean, yeah, what are the people paying for? Why are we giving you money? Why are we giving this guy money? Why are we paying this guy, you know, more than I make in a year in 3 months to push out 2 videos a fucking year and not get anything done? I am playing devil's advocate, so I'm being a little harsh here, but like that is a legitimate criticism that like should have an answer. And maybe there is an answer, but I haven't seen it. He should go back to horror stuff that was at least entertaining. Yeah, but that doesn't get him the Patreon money. He can't roll out of bed at lunchtime if he actually has to make content to pay his bills. But people don't want to contribute to a Patreon if you're just doing, you know, the that shit. They want to give you money because you're saving the fucking kids, dude. You know? They don't want to give you money because you're reading copy pasta shit, you know? That's the criticism that I've heard. I'm being rough because I'm trying to like be performative myself, but you know, I am hearing the criticisms here. I am understanding where the criticism is coming from. Kira, are you? I'll hop into the voice chat whenever you're ready. I'll love to hear your point because you seem to be way more invested in Mama Max, way more familiar with Mama Max and his content than I am. I'm only familiar with what I was able to hear on Tommy C's streams, his past 2 streams. So I can definitely adopt the role of Tommy C and bring up some points with you that I heard him make, and maybe you can try to explain or make me understand the other side of it, because I've only heard one side as of right now, so it's fair to say that I very well might not know what I'm talking about. We can put on Tommy C's while we're waiting here. He also got an app that was cesspool of children being chased by predators shut down. What app? Like I don't know. These are things I don't know. But like I also want to see like I want to see the proof. Like if we're going to have this conversation, then I got to actually see I got to see the evidence, you know.
Got the bully, Mr. Verse. How are you, sir?
Good. Ready to rock and roll.
Well, I didn't watch this deliberately. I only watched one clip. I'm gonna introduce you, Matt. Calm down. All you'll come back one day.
No, I was just saying the stream's not working for me, so I'm trying to see if
okay, we're good. We're on.
Hey, have you tried refreshing?
I've refreshed it 5
A lot of channels seem to go through the catch a predator phase.
Hey guys,
it's
if your stream doesn't
lucrative.
work, you just hit refresh and it works.
Tommy C describes it as like pornography because it's like the illusion of you're doing something without actually getting anything done. But you know, to other channels' credit, whether they did it in an ethical way or not, in a way that these people would actually end up facing legal repercussions, at least like they catch people. To my knowledge, Mama Max has not actually like caught anybody. Which when you're paying him that much on his Patreon to put out 2 videos a year, and then you don't see any actual physical, tangible results, at what point do we start questioning what the Patreon money is going to? You know, I think it's a very fair question to ask. I'm gonna chill and schmo. Where are we at in the Discord? MeJoeShmoe's inner circle. Oh wait, is that just a? That's just a text chat. I'm in Schmo Manor. I don't know who's allowed in Schmo Manor. Can I invite? So, never actually brought someone on like this before. Looking at it. We'll play Tommy C in the background.
Thankfully, Matt's been doing this for a couple years. He can figure it out.
Yeah, there you go.
What app? I'll look into it. I'm down to look into it. What app? What app did Mama Max get shut down? That's the good. That's an excellent point in defense of Mama Max. I want to see the app though. I want to read something on that. I want to know the story.
It's good. I enjoyed it. That was.
I really don't.
Also, you guys might recognize this is the guy in the LolCow podcast. A lot of people don't know him, but they know the LolCow podcast. This is like the guy in the middle that harasses the other two.
I think it's closer to the pilot episode, and the pilot episode is the best one.
You think so? Yeah. Well, I wasn't. See, the first time he got some legitimate anger, and I think with the pilot episode, I actually.
I don't know. Here, I'm gonna try just to invite you into the Schmo Man, or you tell me if you can join.
But I was
if not, I'll try to give you permission.
I just told myself, and I went in SFTP, and it's not SFTP, and I know that. I want to make it about them. I don't mind being the laugh track. I don't.
Wait, are you already?
It's easy.
But even if you're mad and you yell at him, we all know Boogie was going to.
I only know Nexpo from Dad Feels.
If you only ruined one episode so far, I'm not too upset about it.
Yeah, my job is to keep it moving. Handful of snipes, and God, and like I'm aware they haven't come out yet. I think one day they will. And I think it's gonna be more than one person too.
Yeah, the only one I know. Basically, Nexpo and the Mama Max did not
and
just
most people don't want to get
him.
involved with them.
Nexpo did a lot of the work.
They're terrified of him, and I think they were talking big YouTubers, man. And this kind of proves it. Apparently, he starts naming people and stuff like that. And now he's going after Charlie. He basically writes, "Help me out, help me do this, help me do that." I think after.
I mean, this was bad. I mean, you can't just like. So I guess Charlie like repeatedly like didn't respond to him privately. So then now he's like gonna like, in lack of a better term, and this might give more negative connotations than it deserves, but weaponizing his audience to elicit a response from Charlie. And it almost seems like he's leveraging in a way where it's like, well, if you don't support my videos and don't give me better reach, Charlie, then I guess you're just supporting bad people, you know? That's definitely the vibe I got here. I mean, what else is it? What else is it? He's like, if you watch the video, he's like, I recognize you to be a man of great valor, Charlie, but we need your help in something more important than the daily drama. And it's like, oh, shut up. Like, yeah, there's always other shit going on. There's always more important shit going on, okay? Like, I never like that argument. It's so dumb. It's not even worth my, like, I can't even articulate a proper argument against it because I feel like I'm trying to explain to you why my wall is gray and not pink. Yeah, there's always something worse going on in the world. Okay, people are interested in internet drama. Okay, it's light. Okay, it's like junk food. Okay, yeah, a steak would probably be better for you, and it doesn't taste that bad either. But sometimes you just want to stuff your face full of Doritos, and to like act like, you know, my content. Don't, like, it's basically like, don't watch the other drama. Don't watch Sniper Wolf drama. Watch my drama. My drama is important, which, like, objectively, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But, like, why is that even worth it, dude? If you, like, why is it even worth, like, making that argument? That's a very subjective statement to make. As far as I understand, Mama Max took a lot of Nexpo credit for taking down the app. See, I don't know these things. These are things I do not know.
YouTuber kids are pedos campaign. I think people are a little less likely to want to work with them, and on top of that, they're afraid to be called pedos. Well, I've already been called a pedo by Mama Max. I've even been told how I'm going to be sexually dominated by Mama Max. So
see, I don't even know if that's true. To be fair, I never looked into that.
Let me be the first to welcome you to my channel. Today's video diverges.
See, that's not even his voice. Like, I don't even get the whole shtick. Like, he's like doing some exaggerated Jacksepticeye. Because then I heard him talk somewhere else, and he doesn't sound like that Irish. Like, he's like
dressing much.
Dude, he is a fucking goofball. Let's just be like good or bad, he is a fucking goofball.
That are like 19.
Yeah.
Which are people Tommy's age and probably a little younger. That's a little still fucking weird. But if you're in your 20s, it happens. You'll have a friend group and you'll be like, huh, this guy seems a lot older than us.
Yeah, he does. Here's what you do. Say you're about 12. Say you want to fuck. And somebody that looks like this will probably answer back.
Maximum amount of items.
It's not even that hard. You just have to
crucially-
have friends that are like 19.
Yeah.
Like I do like I don't understand like look what we're talking about. Look at the subject matter of this video. Okay, this is some serious shit. This is stuff that I wouldn't talk about because I don't think it belongs on YouTube. I think this type of thing either needs to be like there are people on the platform that will handle this type of situation with the respect it deserves. I don't feel like I have any place. Like if I ever had a huge influence, like if I ever had like the actual ability to implement actual change, then I would try to use my platform to do so. But I personally don't think covering something like this would benefit anyone involved. It would only benefit myself in gains in my channel and gains in popularity. And that's like from a from a wannabe content creator's point of view. That's why when I see this
right now, I could do that if they really felt like it.
Well, I thought that was going to be the video.
Tommy's age and probably.
Here's what you do. Say you're about 12.
Okay, fucking goddamn.
Say you want to fuck, and that's what he's.
Of minors. This video is our screen for action.
On March 18th, 2016, Spencer,
Apparently didn't do
a
that well.
16-year-old
Disappeared
girl
anyway.
from Wiley, Texas.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like that whole vibe, the whole vibe of his video covering a topic that is definitely very serious, like the whole like I'm going to make my voice sound really cool and like Batman and I'm going to like dude, it's like a parody. It's a parody of itself. Oh, Kira's in the chat. Hi Kira. Hi Kira, can you You're not talking. Hello.
All right, cool.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Can you hear me? Can I be heard?
Yeah, I can hear you. There's nobody really watching right now, I don't think.
What's
I
up?
don't know if people will come in and out.
Oh, it's
but-
fine. They can.
Yeah, I'll leave this up. This will be up. You're cutting out a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. You've heard me rambling on while I was waiting for you to get on. What do you think about Mama Max? What disagreements do you have with like some of the topics I've regurgitated from Tommy C?
First, Tommy C doesn't take it seriously. I think that's a little fucked up of him.
Shit.
Like,
Yeah, hold on, give it a
uh,
second. You're like all
very seriously.
your audio is like fucked. Just give it a second and then try to talk again and then I'll just let you run. Hopefully we can make out what you're saying.
Got better internet out here.
You sound good now.
I
If you want
try.
to just repeat yourself.
I try. Yeah. Well, firstly, I think Tommy C isn't taking it seriously enough. Like, I don't think this is necessarily something you should be making content out of.
What, like Tommy C shouldn't be making content out of Mama
His
Max's
kind of
stuff?
content, I don't think has any place in. Yeah, I don't think it has any place in what Mama Max does. Like, you have to understand, right, that he takes this very seriously. Like, Mama Max takes it incredibly seriously. Like he's made practically an entire internet like personality off of just doing this one thing for the past, I want to say, like 7 or 8 years. He's been doing this for a long time. Right after he stopped doing his whole creepy pasta thing, and that's why he still has that voice. Like it feels weird that he does the whole predator thing with the whole catching predator thing with that voice, that silly voice that he does, but he does it because that's his brand. Like it is cringy. He's a really cringy guy. I think he talked about somewhere on a podcast or something how weird he is when he's like with other people, like when he talks in Discords and whatnot, and how people think he's a fucking weirdo. And he is. It's true. Like behind the scenes, he's a fucking weirdo, and it's like kind of uncomfortable with the kind of stuff that he says, which I think is a fair criticism about. It's a fair criticism towards him that like he doesn't take things as seriously as he does when he's on the internet. Like when he's behind the scenes is not as serious, which I guess is a flaw, but I'm not sure I'd call it a big. It's not a big flaw. Like it's not a big deal.
So I guess I'll just cut straight to the point. I mean, one of the things that, and then again, I'm only regurgitating points that Tommy C brought up that like
right
from earshot, they sound like, yeah, it is a fucking issue. He's got this
They seem
Patreon. Mama Max has got this Patreon that he's freaking getting like 20K. I don't know if that's the actual number, but I know it was a ridiculous number. He's getting like 20K a month from his Patreon. And all these people contributing to the Patreon, his whole brand is like he's the pedo catcher, right? So if you're paying money to this guy, you're expecting the money to be going towards these pedo catching operations, and then
exactly,
yeah. Well,
I think it's a good point.
The dude puts out 2 videos a year, and never shows any results. What do we pay? What are these guys in the Patreon paying for?
So originally he did have results, like I said, the app being taken down. Now, to be fair, he isn't technologically able to do a lot of that. So it was him and a few of his friends, including Nexpo and some of the guys behind some other channels. Like, these are like people who were able to get a hold of this guy's address, people who were helping him put on voices. Like, he used to have people who with female voices like come in and play children so that he can capture these predators, and he would make content with that, and he would show everybody what his process was, and he would leak he would basically just go find these predators and then dox the predators, right? And so he was doing that for a bit, and it was working. Like, he would dox the predators, and then he would send all their information, including the videos that he had, all the incriminating evidence, to the police, and they would now, he never actually followed up on showing whether or not it worked, but as far as I can gather, it did. I've never seen, like, I've seen some pretty good evidence that these guys did end up on a sex offender registry afterward, because that's all public record. So, like, that did work. And then taking that app down, that app that was very predatory app.
Kidschat.net? Kids Chat?
I think it was, yeah.
So I see a video here about that.
Right, yeah, and that app was it was orchestrated or it was marketed at least as a dating app for minors, which, I mean, already is a terrible idea, and it ended up being less for minors and more for, like, middle-aged men preying on children. Basically, that's like half of the app. Like, he showed how easy it was to get DM'd. All he did was join the app one time. Like, he did it, and within about 5 minutes, he had 4 or so DMs from clearly middle-aged men, and, like, they seemed like bots, and that was weird still, but, like, he showed how fucked up it was, like, how easy it was for grown men to find children. It was a whole hour-long video that he did. It was raising awareness for the app itself, showing the flaws in it. It originally caused the app to update its policy and make it so that they had to do an age requirement, and that didn't work. That age requirement was still ass, so he made another video on them, and I think eventually they got taken down. I'm not sure how much involvement he had in it being taken down, but I definitely say the publicity against the app was a lot done in part by him and Nexpo, because I think they both made videos on it. Like, I think that's important. Like, I think what he used to do was pretty important, but currently he's been going on this big thing about this guy who does this, like, weird fucking, like, cult thing.
Yeah, the vampire.
And he
like
basically,
a vampire.
yeah, this, like, weird. He thinks he's trying to convince people that he's some kind of vampire or werewolf guy, and he's like, he's manipulating women into going into this Andrew Tate human sex trafficking cult that he's been running, and Mama Max is basically trying to run. He's trying to do this big campaign against them because he thinks that this is something that should be more noticed. And of course, he's a big hater of the current drama thing. Like, you saw that. Like, he really hates that shit. Like, he was pretty open about how he thinks that's all dumb and, like, useless, and that's why he's tagging, like, Moist Critical and whatnot. Of course, like, it's pretty clear that's why he's doing all that.
I'm like an orbiter of an orbiter, obviously, but, like,
Yeah.
based on what Tommy C says, it sounds like Mama Max doesn't have a fantastic reputation, like, within these communities, and he even thinks
Apparently he doesn't.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Well, as I said, he's really weird behind the scenes. Like, he's a really weird dude.
Yeah.
He's really fucking weird. I think you can probably go and do a little bit of research, and you'll find plenty of examples of him saying some weird shit, burning bridges by accident. Like, he is definitely, like, some type of autistic, and he's definitely saying some stupid shit, and he's getting on people's nerves, so on and so forth. He's a weird guy. He's a really weird guy, and I don't think he's holding back.
I saw
behind the scenes, making people hate him.
No, you're good. I saw him on a live stream with Tommy C. And again, this is like, I'm mostly just regurgitating, like, what I saw on Tommy C's stream, things that, like, things that Tommy C brought up that from passing sounded pretty, like, legitimate things to have an issue with. But one of the things that he talked about, I don't know if I can find the part here where we went over it. He did a live stream, and he was getting grilled a little bit on the live stream by Lyrics. He was on a live stream with Lyrics, and he brought up that one of these girls, he had a girl with him, that the girl's friend or sister or something to that effect, and I don't even like talking about this crap because I don't think I have a place, but we're going to talk about whether like where the line here comes and what's legitimate, what's not legitimate. He claimed that this girl that he had on the live stream with Lyrics was in contact with somebody. Let's just say contact with somebody, because I don't know if it was the sister, I don't know if it was the friend or not. It was a grape. I'm gonna say it like that, even though it sounds stupid, and I should be allowed to say whatever I want on YouTube. Grape victim. That actually there was a child produced. There was a grape kit done. There was the girl who had been pregnant from.
I did hear about this. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's claiming that the police department is ignoring them, which sounds like bullshit. And then when grilled on it a little bit by Lyrics, he passes it off to the next guy, because I guess Mama Max didn't know anything about it, and then the next guy didn't have anything to collaborate with it. Like, he didn't have any more information. They're just basing the whole thing on like, oh well, you know, this is like literally there. It was a case of what is your work cited, and it was like, well, because I said so type deal. You know, and then they ended up picking Lyrics from the call, and I was like, well, that's just stupid. You're gonna bring a victim out, or like, that's just dumb. Like,
yeah, and he doesn't have a great reputation for that, to be honest. I've seen Mama Max do stuff like Hassan, like, you know, like he just goes and he just kind of says shit, and like I've seen him do that every now and then, and I guess that's not necessarily like an off case, but you can't necessarily just assume that firstly, cops are usually not great at doing their job, so it's not insane to assume that like it's possible they could have like some kind of regulation makes it so that the rape kit is slightly off, like slightly off where they need it to be, so that it could be like used, I guess, against somebody, because a lot of that is regulation. It's like regulation so that it has to hit a specific kind of mark. This happens in murder investigations all the time. Like, it has to hit a certain kind of mark in order for it to be admissible in court. And if it's barely off that mark, they can't do that. Like, they can't claim someone's a suspect. They can't put anyone in custody. If you're like one fingerprint off, you can't do it. So like grape kits are kind of like that too. And it's not fantastical to claim that that's possible, but you know what is fantastical is to never cite whether or not it actually happened. That's a little outrageous. Like, if you can easily go find this, like this kind of stuff is usually like, you can get like a phone call, or you can call the police department. Like, generally it's public record whether or not they like can or can't do something, and you could just ask them. Like,
well, now
I wouldn't be surprised if they get a call and they're able to prove him wrong.
Well, Tommy C here, he said he wants to see the proof, and if he gets the proof, like, his thing was, I will literally call this police station every single day and live stream it. If you can prove to me that this is, because Tommy C's just like, this is bullshit. This sounds like bull, and it does kind of sound like it could be bullshit.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, there's no sort.
But even if it does turn out to be true, here's a criticism that I would have. One, just a weird thing here before I get too sidetracked. All of the money, I guess, from this live stream or from the Patreon, there's some type of money that's going to be spent here to move the girl that was on the call. He's going to cover her rent to get her out of the home she's in for whatever reason.
Most likely the Patreon money.
But what doesn't make sense there is the girl that was on the call was not the one that was raped, and the incident took place multiple years ago. So why are you like, what is it like on paper, from what I was able to see? What is the relevance of this girl knowing somebody or having a sister? Which I guess if it was the sister, that would make more sense then. Okay.
The sake of anonymity for the victim, I would assume.
You know what? Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, if it was the sister, because I'm not even knowledgeable enough to tell you if it was the sister or not, then it makes sense. Then it makes sense.
If it was, then it would be it would make a little more sense. Yeah. Even if it wasn't, though, it's still not outrageous, because like you know, people who like witness a murder, a lot of the time they want to be anonymous, and the best way to keep them anonymous is to make sure that the information that they give you comes through someone else. So if it's for the sake of anonymity, then the original victim most likely has it said through a different mouthpiece. And like if it actually happened, I wouldn't doubt that. Like, you know, it's pretty important that people like that stay hidden, because their attackers could always find them again. Like, that's
and I am just regurgitating other like points that I've downloaded. Like, these aren't even really like, I don't know enough about, so I'm gonna have to move away from that, to be fair.
Yeah.
But the thing that I will criticize is, if I'm gonna go this far for a victim, an alleged victim, like, and I'm gonna like go public that I'm like backing this alleged victim, like he's making a huge, and not that it may not be warranted, but he's making a huge stink over it. He's making this is a whole deal.
Yeah, he's making a big deal, and it's multiple victims, by the way. He has 5.
Well, this one's the one he actually brought on his live stream with him. So
yeah, he had, I think, 2 on call.
Yeah.
At one.
Well, if you're making,
he had his own live stream.
And he has a giant platform.
Yeah.
If you have a freaking victim that you're supporting on your live stream, and you're talking to me, and I start pressing you, you should immediately be able to make me look like a fucking idiot. And you should be able to tell me exactly what happened. Here's how it happened. Here's how I can prove it happened. And then if I start pressing you and you can't provide that information, and the end result is you kick me from the fucking call, then you lose credibility at that point. You have someone on your live stream. What?
That's how I would see it. Yeah, like that's definitely a
yeah. That's bad, bro. Like maybe it comes out. Like maybe something comes out where it's like, I can prove it now, but it's like, bro, you went to bat for this girl. You gave her all this publicity. You have her on your live stream. You get pressed a little bit on the legitimacy of her claims, and you got nothing. Like that's really bad. That's really bad. Like,
well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that Mama Max is one of those like libtard Nick is not green types, where he's willing to believe the victim before anything else, and it's like, and it's, he can't really prove it. Like, I don't think he can prove it, and I don't think he really wants to, and I doubt he's willing to, because at the end of the day, he believes the victims, and he's willing to go up to bat for them when no one else is. And if that's important to him, then that's important to him. But the problem here is that if he's going to bring them on a live stream, he needs to be able to give some kind of credibility. Like, he needs to be able to show that there's something going on here. There really is. And like, there is. He's been able to prove everything up to this point. But when it comes to this one person and this one thing, he suddenly loses credibility because somebody is asking questions. And asking questions should not be the end of your, the end of your life. Like, it shouldn't stop you. Like, it's weird to me because he's in that kind of, I feel like he's in that kind of mindset where if you start questioning a victim, you're immediately the bad guy. And that happens a lot with people like this. Like, they'll see a victim and they'll be like, oh yeah, well, you're a victim of something, that's bad, so we need to preserve that at all costs. We need to find the guy who did this. He's on his big revenge mission thing. And as soon as people start questioning the victim first, because obviously, it's the internet, you're going to have someone to come in and question the victim to make sure this claim is legitimate, because constant false claims everywhere. Just look at Dream. Just look at PewDiePie everywhere.
That's something that really,
those? Like,
you don't hear it. You don't hear it as much anymore from like mainstream commentators, but like, I was thinking about this just recently with the super mega drama. You used to have a super strong push immediately where it was like, believe all victims, which I wish we lived in a perfect world where we could just believe all victims, but there's bad guys out there and there's also bad girls. There's bad guys out there that are going to lie and do bad shit for money and clout, and there's girls that are going to lie and do bad shit for money and clout. And that has been proven time and time and time again, and nobody will go public. And like, it's like you don't want to say that, because then you're the bad guy who like doesn't believe victims.
And it's because of like the societal role. Like, the women are always going to come in and be victims, and the men are always going to claim that they're just they're just wrong. Like, they're going to be sexist, and then the women are going to be sexist, and it's all going to be a whole thing. And I think that one chick did it too. Like, she exaggerated it. If you ask me, I think she exaggerated a lot of stuff.
Well, I'm trying to look up one of the best examples I can find, and I've made it pretty clear that I'm a fan 100%. Of the podcast.
The best example is Quite.
Quite's a really good example, but I'm trying.
It's the best example I know.
But I'm going not even that angle. So H3 podcast, Ethan Klein, he went on this whole escapade against Jake Paul, and during like the whole Jake Paul thing, you had that girl that came out and she was saying that Jake Paul like SA'd her and all that shit. And Ethan was like dragging Jake Paul through the freaking mud on it. And if
I see what you're going.
I don't like, believe all victims. And he was like going to bat, like, you should believe all victims all the time, 100% of the time. And I'm trying to confirm it before I say it out loud because I don't remember. But I think I'm comfortable saying that at the very least the claims were exaggerated. And then now Ethan like just ran Jake Paul but Jake Paul's a piece of shit. We all know that. But ran Jake Paul's name through the fucking mud over some SA allegations. And then when there was like
even substantiated.
Yeah, when proof came, I don't remember specifically. I'm trying to look it up right now, but I remember there was a revelation. There was something that was added to the story later where it was like, oh, well, at the very least, the claims were greatly exaggerated. Well, you just got done running this guy's name through the fucking mud. And then the claims are exaggerated and you're just like not going to say anything. Now it's like, okay, well, great. Like the guy's not going to jail or anything, but you just like you just fucked his reputation.
Definitely.
And you're never going to get that back because we believe all victims. And time again, unfortunately, you have these cases where you do, surprise, surprise, sometimes girls suck. You get bad girls. Like sometimes girls are fucking evil and they're looking for clout. It happens, dude.
No question there.
And
like you definitely see this with Quite. Like this happened with Quite.
Yeah, Quite. No, Quite's a good.
The Quite situation was a big thing because like they actually dated and they actually met and like they were together and she had claimed falsely that that he had SA'd her when in reality it was nowhere near that. And another thing that I've seen Quite. Have you seen Quite's tweets about to Dream about the whole drama that he's doing?
Yeah, I did see.
Dream how like he was dumb for spurging on Twitter instead of just keeping silent because all he's doing is making it worse. Like when Quite got when he saw the first huge deal made out of the original allegations, the first thing he did was say that he was going to make a video on it, and then he said nothing for like a solid couple months. He finally comes back. Exactly, he finally comes back, and then he has a video, and it shatters their credibility to the extent that Quite got almost everyone back on his side immediately. Now he did lose people. That's the thing. Like he did lose people off of his channel because a lot of people assumed his silence was meant that he was guilty. Like there are people that are like that. And they did that to Pyrocenic.
Those people come back, and then you get you get the Twitter spurgs that just want to call everybody a pedo, and they're the ones still to this day. They'll like reply back to Quite, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, you this, you that."
Yeah, but, you got allegations,
but you still hurt the guy's reach. You still fucked this guy's reach. Like there's still people like forever and ever and ever.
The Call Me Carson situation. That's another thing.
That was another one. The Call Me Carson situation was bullshit. One. Yeah, but like
it was so cringe. And you know what's worse? It fucked his reputation with everyone he played with. Everybody he was friends with that he collabed with fucked off of him. Everyone jumped ship immediately. Because the allegations were that big. It didn't matter. It didn't fucking matter, dude. It was like a 3-year age gap. Like who the hell cares?
No, I agree.
It was such a nothing burger, man.
Well, you have all these 9-year-olds, you have all these 10, 12-year-olds on Twitter, and they just want to be heroes. So anytime they see an age gap more than like a year, they're like, "Oh, well, you're a freaking pedo," and it really has like taken it's taken a lot of flame out of the words. Like it's like you hear that now and you almost just assume it's bullshit half the times. It's
exactly.
Like,
and like I've seen a lot of cases of like 20-year-olds who have like an age gap with their like they get like a girl like a boyfriend or something. It's always women. Their age gap is they're women with the lesser age. And they'll go and they'll get like a boyfriend like 19 years older than them, and they'll be perfectly fine with that. Like it's
there are examples. There are examples that I do have an issue with. Like we go to, I'm pulling up. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but I'm pulling up right now. The Boogie and his girlfriend. The situation is complete bullshit because
people calling him a pedo because his girlfriend.
Well, he's not a pedo, but you can definitely call him out for being a fucking piece of shit because the girl. Okay, she's an adult. I don't give a shit. Boogie is.
She's an adult. She's much younger than him.
Well, she's 50 fucking years old, dude. The fact that you even had a 20-year-old, 19-year-old girl hit you up and you entertained the conversation and let it go to a romantic level is bullshit.
Donald
it's bullshit.
Trump type shit. Like people do it all the time, man.
Well, yeah, because people are like,
it's gross when it happens.
Because his whole argument is like, oh, well, we do love each other. We have a legitimate relationship. Okay, Boogie, I'm going to assume you're not full of shit.
Man.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to assume you're not full of shit. And I'm going to even go to bat and say, Boogie, you're not a pedo. I'm not going to call you a pedo.
I won't say that, yeah. I'll make the comparison, but I won't say it.
But the fact that you even entertained, like, suppose the relationship's 100% wholesome and they genuinely love each other. Like, there's no foul play from either party at this point. At some point,
wouldn't go that far. Right,
I wouldn't either, but let's just assume for the sake of this discussion that there is no bad play. At the very least, at some point, Boogie2988 had a 20-year-old, 19-year-old girl hit him up on Instagram, and he fucking went and rizzed her up, bro. And then if the relationship, if the relationship became wholesome after that, I still don't give a fuck. You're still a fucking weirdo, and you shouldn't have done that. Like
it's like, who cares, man? Like, you can have a positive outcome from plenty of shitty things. This is not the one where you should, like, turn a blind eye. It's weird, man. It's fucking it's weird.
No, it's so weird.
And
that's another thing. Here's another thing with Boogie2988 that's really interesting, and my girlfriend always points it out, and I think I'm numb to it just like everyone else is numb to it. And it's honestly like a side drama. It's something that really isn't that important, but I find it super interesting, and since I'm live streaming, I will like bring it up right now because no one talks about this. But when Boogie goes out with this freaking girl, he is gonna get himself into fucking trouble recording it, because I've found several instances where it appears to me that this girl is drinking out with Boogie. They're giving her like wine glasses at restaurants and shit, and they're drinking with Boogie. They're having ice cream that's like alcoholic ice cream, and the girl's engaging in it. And I don't know if Boogie's just so used. I don't know if maybe I'm misreading that, but I mean, clearly, like, it's something that would be worth investigating. Like, I don't give a shit if she's drinking under
age.
No, she's not.
Is she not?
She's not, bro. She's not. I confirmed it because I was like, it's such a small drama, but it's fucking entertaining.
It's kind of weak, to be honest. I'm not of age and I still drink. Like, it's weak, but for him,
it goes to show
that's a bit strong. I'd say that's something worth noting. Like,
it's not the girl at drinking I'm mad at. It's the 50-year-old man hooking a girl up with alcohol, and then we're supposed to be okay with it because that's actually his girlfriend, so that makes it better. No, that makes it worse, dude.
I think it's worth talking about. I think more people should be onto that. Like, I think that should be something worth.
Well, I think the reason I find it so interesting is it's just a giant. No one's talking about it. That's why I'm like, it drives me nuts. That's why I want to talk about it, and I think it's a giant example of how fucking stupid the guy is lack of judgment, of just like, like, I don't give a shit that the girl's drinking.
Airsoft fatty levels of lack,
and like
impulse control,
I don't care that she's drinking, but like, he should at least be aware enough not to take her out in public and get her fucking wine, dude. Are you fucking stupid? And then record it and put it on the fucking internet. It's just, honestly, it's just funny. Like, he's a lolcow, right? This is something that you come open for.
And that's probably why people aren't talking about it, because they're
just
too busy laughing at it.
There's too much.
They're too busy, having a laugh. It's
Here it is. I found the video. And there's a couple examples because I'll ask for Noelle's take on shit before I like say something, because I want to hear her opinion. And there it is. 12.
Yeah, Noelle seems like a good filter to go through.
Well, she's a girl. I'm a guy. I don't fucking know shit. It's like, hey, what do you, as a girl, Noelle, what do you fucking think about this? So, dude, and she pointed this out. This is the first time it's right in the fucking picture, right in the thumbnail. It's right in the fucking thumbnail. Look at this shit. When they bring these drinks out, he's like, ooh, alcoholic milkshake. That's strong. She's fucking right there drinking the fucking milkshake with him. Hold on, I'm not showing it on screen. Now I'm showing it on screen.
You'll have to do like the screen share. I couldn't see it, but.
Oh shit, I'll just share it in the Discord. I'll share in the Discord. Maybe it'll encourage somebody to get in here. But I'm
not sure who's active. A lot of these guys are like different countries.
Yeah, like 1 o'clock in the morning they come on my live stream.
Yeah, it's like 3 in the morning over there.
God bless. I just thank God they came out. I'm gonna post it in memes. But like, literally, like, if you watch this, oh shit, I just posted my YouTube studio link. I don't know if that matters, but I'm gonna delete it. So if you watch this video, when they bring these milkshakes out, they say, like, he's like, oh my God, he looks like, so weird. Yeah, his face is like he just drank an alcoholic milkshake, and he's like, oh, that's strong, and it looks like she's drinking the same shit, dude. It's the exact same drink. Like,
it doesn't help that she has like no chin.
Dude,
she looks very
She looks
small.
Very young. She looks very young.
Exactly.
Like, and that is
features.
Keemstar is also guilty of this shit. Okay, but I think the reason it's harder to criticize Keemstar and Brantley's relationship is
where
because
you at, Ross? Hold on, where's Ross at?
Who's where? What now? What here now? Why?
In general, it's 4 a.m. over there. Wondering where Ross is at.
Oh, he's in the stream, I guess, because he heard me bitching.
He's alien or something. Yeah, Ross was in the stream for a while. It was Ross and Donut Girl.
I'll stop. I responded, but I want to find it here. I think she actually remarks on the alcohol at one point.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but.
Due to that, we always recommend getting. I guess I could screen share it, right? I could like.
You could, yeah.
Let me help you for the sake of the stream, in case anybody actually watches this shit, this garbage I'm putting on the internet, and wondering why people.
I like watching the VODs. I think the VODs are pretty good, and I'm getting good clips too.
I'm not interested in any like. I'm not interested in anything right now. I like literally squeezed out the XQC video out of pure frustration that I could not get into it. I like literally got so mad. I recorded it like 3 times and I'm like, this sucks. And then by the 4th time, like it literally was an anger post. I'm like, I'm literally posting this out of stubbornness that I'm going to make this video and I'm going to like
with you too. I know what you mean. I nearly released a 3-hour-long Dark Viper video taking apart his fucking essay. I was so pissed. I was so pissed at how bad that essay was. I nearly got I nearly did the whole 3-hour video. I was gonna read it and then fuck it up word for word.
Should I call him? Should I call Dark Viper?
Dude, I don't want to. I don't want to deal with that guy. I'm a nobody. I don't want to deal with that guy. He's gonna pound me to the floor.
He congratulated on me getting 1,000 subscribers. I guess that's not a bad DM to leak. He did, yeah. He said,
yes.
Hold on, let me read it.
I mean, I don't know. He's. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's small. Like he really is. Like he gets into this big time drama, but he's still a small guy. Like he's pretty small.
Recently, I was talking to him about GTA 5 and why all my live streams keep getting demonetized, and he explained to me that it's probably my chat just being on the screen. So he'll help me out with that.
I was there.
And then he sent me Grats Mate when I hit 1,000 subscribers. And I was like a dick to him in my video that he watched too. And he's like,
sure, yeah, and
he's like, all right. He's like, that to me is like,
in the comments.
That to me is like, all right, you're not a piece of shit, because I was a dick. I was a piece of shit to you, and you're cool with me. So that to me is like, all right.
I'm gonna be honest. I think you were a bit soft. Like, I think you were a bit soft on the video.
The first one, I was like making fun of the way he. Well, I kind of agreed with his argument, so I kind of started to make fun of him.
I'd love to get on. I'd love to get on his ass about it, because his essay was trash. But
I didn't read it.
I think I read the entire fucking thing. You know how you have no clue the torture. It was so bad. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was so poorly written. It was so pretentious. Oh.
Well, he's a very pretentious person. I can't. That's one of my criticisms. Yeah. And I even stuck with that when I went over his response to me.
Oh yeah.
Where I was like, you're coming, like, I didn't use the word pretentious because honestly, my vocabulary wasn't good enough at the time for like what I was dealing with. Right. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I basically, if you water down my whole criticism, it was you come across very pretentious and that turns people off to you.
Right. You know? It does to me, but the main problem I had was he wasn't that bad when I originally was watching him, because his original videos before he made a big stink about that fucking essay that he wrote. He originally just kind of stuck to the videos, and he was enjoying it, and I was enjoying it, and it was good. He was a good streamer for a while. He was just having fun. But the problem is he got more and more pretentious by the day, and then he made the video on Gabby Bell, a YouTuber I had already really enjoyed up to that point. Like I was a big fan of Gabby Bell. I loved her stuff. And then he goes in, and he not only takes, and I had just watched her video, by the way, before I saw the Dark Viper video. I saw hers, and then I saw his. Well, shit. So I gotta see this, you know? And, he goes and he misrepresents her points. He takes it out of context. He continues to just say shit that she didn't even say. He misinterpreted it. It's like, and he was so confident about the whole thing. It just pissed me off to no end. That's what I was about to make the video for. Like, I was going to make the video just because he released the Gabby Bell takedown, calling her a bad person, all the while continuously being as pretentious as he was. And the only reason he was because he was confident in something he was wrong about. And that's what really got on my nerves. That's what was the last fucking straw for me. And then he released another video calling people stupid in the title. And it was like a video about GTA lore, and I was like, dude, this guy is so annoying.
But I don't know. Part of it, don't you think? Don't you think part of it is he's playing it up for the camera? Like, because if you just get,
I don't know, man.
Not everybody can moist critical it and just be like, "Hey guys, I got some wacky, silly drama, almost as silly as Belle Delphine's bathwater." Like, not everybody can just be dry and like get away with it. You know, like people like.
Well,
actually,
critical just has. He's got like a Keanu Reeves type presence. That's what gets.
I don't know what the fuck his deal is. I like him to like. Honestly, recently I think he's been striking out. Recently, he's been striking out on takes. When I watch like the recent take with the Pokemon cookies was like, dude, like, well, you watched my whole thing on that. I was like, that's a bad take.
Yeah, I saw the VOD and everything.
And then like,
I got that clip.
Well, honestly, do you know what? Hear what I think it is? I've been struggling. A lot of these guys have been struggling for content recently. The drama channels, like me,
the drama isn't.
Yeah,
sparse, man.
I think that's what it is. Like he, like literally, like that was an example of like him just trying
the only
to stretch
drama they had.
something.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was all they had, and he was trying to milk it with the
like Tom Dark was playing Roblox the other day. For God's sakes,
he plays
like,
Roblox and Fortnite a lot. That's all he does.
Dude.
Like,
well, no, he made a video of him playing Roblox. It was like a Tom Dark video, not a live stream. And it's just him playing Roblox.
He does it on live stream. Dude,
that's how you. That's how you know drama is like dead at the moment when Tom Dark.
Dude, I'm not
playing.
even kidding. Tom went and he replied to Darkside Phil's complaints on stream, and he challenged Darkside Phil to a Roblox competition, like unironically.
Dude, Tom Dark is so fucking funny. Well, dude, he
is a fucking moron though. Like, to be fair.
Who Darkside Phil? Yeah, DSP.
Yeah.
No, he's like not someone who's been redeemed. Boogie, I actually like more now that the podcast.
I think Boogie, not Wings, but Boogie and like Airsoft Fatty, yeah, but not
Wings. I've actually like started to like more. I've known about his lore. Like Wings is like just like a normal guy, but maybe just because he's sitting next to Boogie,
it's mainly
he comes across as a normal guy.
Well, for me, Wings is just an asshole, and he's continuously hypocritical. You can't, like, his word is nothing. Like, what he says means nothing. Like, everything he says is literally just a nothing burger. Like, he's such a non-serious person. It really bothers me. And I don't think he really should get some of the like, and that's what makes him a lolcow though. Like, he constantly goes back on his word. That's what makes him funny.
Is it. I mean, I don't know. I'm curious to see how the podcast affects them because they're going to be constantly getting criticized.
I think it's making Boogie better. It's definitely.
I think the podcast, like, it sounds so cringy to say, but I really think like it's going to be a constant mechanism that they're financially supported going to and getting shit on. You have Tommy C there to be kind of like the filter, the voice of reason, and it's like they're going to be subjected to it over and over and over again. Like they're going to be forced to kind of like look themselves.
Hoping for. Like I think that was the whole plan. You know, that a good representation of lolcow culture, I guess you can say, and something sustainable, and not just something that was easily crumbled by small controversy like it was originally.
And then I'm gonna finally watch this clip to see if they say that her alcohol.
Right. Yeah. Let's get into the clip here.
But I want to say about Dark Viper, the thing I wanted to kind of touch on that too in a video, but I just didn't have it in me to make the video. I'm kind of not mad at Dark Viper. At first, I was like, "Fuck Dark Viper, what the fuck, man?" But
I can pull up a whole fucking list on.
But here's the deal. Here's the deal. Do I think that guy's? Do I think personally he should have copyright struck that guy's video? No, I don't.
No, not at all.
Has he repeatedly over and over and over again said that if you re-upload one of my videos, even if you're commentating, I'm going to copyright strike your shit?
But that doesn't mean it's okay. Like Tom had his take was the same. Tom said exactly this. He was like, "That doesn't make it okay." Like Tom said,
it doesn't.
He knew. Everyone knew that Dark Viper planned on copywriting the first person he saw repost this shit, even a little bit. And to be honest, it was a bit egregious, but he did add content.
Well, they tried to make it
10 to 20 minutes extra of content.
They tried to take the whole story and spin it in a way where it was like, oh, they were covering up a clip of Dark Viper saying the N-word. And when I personally looked into it, I completely disagree. Dark Viper took down a video that you re-uploaded of his because he doesn't believe that it falls under fair use. And then there were people that were trying to spin it as, "Oh, Dark Viper doesn't like criticism." No, Dark Viper's fine with criticism. He replies to random.
To be fair, he doesn't like criticism. He is bad.
But he'll leave it up. he will respond to random Joe Schmoes in the comment section of their videos. He doesn't like the criticism, but he's more than willing to entertain it.
Well, not really. Like, if you've ever looked at his responses, it's purely deflection. Like, anytime
I've looked at least one of his responses.
The ones that he did on yours was deflection too. It was constant. Like, that's all he does. He doesn't usually acknowledge whether or not you've actually made a good point against him, because in his mind, his pretentious, fragile mind, there is no such thing as making a good argument against him. And I've never seen him actually acknowledge that, and that does bother me a lot. And you see that in a lot of the responses that he's made, with some of these other guys. Like, he just deflects. He did this. You can go see Tom's video. He did this when they were trying to figure out whether or not he was actually the guy who took down the video. First, Nicholas Diorio went in to try and ask him, and he deflected. I think he actually he had his mods kick Diorio out. No, that was Keemstar. Keemstar came in. Keemstar came in after Diorio, tried to ask him, and then he got kicked out by the mods because they thought apparently they thought Keem was like an impersonator, but no, that was actually Keemstar coming in to ask. And then after a while, I think Tom went in and tried to ask him, and he got an email that basically just confirmed that he was the guy, but he didn't. He danced around the whole thing. Like, it was really cringe. He refused to own up to it. But like, that's the question. Like, does the fact that he didn't own up to it, does that incriminate him more, or is that supposed to, I don't know. Like, it sounds like he's ashamed of doing it. Like, if he really, and that's Tom's opinion too. Like, he made that same argument. If he really wanted to stand up for this, and he really thought that this was something that was worth taking down, why didn't he just say it? Like, why did he dance around it, and why did 4 people have to try and contact him before he could ever say something vaguely close to the truth? Like,
so
why did it take
Rob here is disagreeing with you. I should almost have you. Oh, it's Ross.
It's a double S. It's Ross.
Okay, I should almost like give you guys a prep date and like have you guys like debate. I'll mod it.
He disagrees with me?
Yeah, he says I disagree. Viper stands by his points. It's not exactly deflecting.
He deflects every time he needs to respond to somebody that's doing criticism against him. He constantly deflects the criticism back at them. He calls everybody hypocrites even when that's not true. He continuously misinterprets things that people say on purpose. And he uses really scummy debate tactics, and it's debate bro tactics. It's not real debate.
Yeah,
tactics.
that shit sucks. That's something that
I spin things against you. He calls you a hypocrite. He does mudslinging. He muddies the waters. He the goalposts. He does all of these fallacies in order to make you look bad. He's really good at it too, and it makes him look right a lot of the time. But it's just not what he's doing. He's not right.
I think it's just like, I don't know if you can win a debate with these Twitch streamers the way that the community is. I think you have to, because I'm trying to cancel myself before I even have a fucking career. But Hassan Piker, I used to really like Hassan Piker, and then after the Ethan drama, and even before the Ethan drama, I was kind of coping with the fact that I could kind of see like bad tendencies in his behavior. And then Willie, I'm just gonna say it, dude. Willie Mack fucking slammed him so fucking hard.
Well,
like Willie Mack fucking demolished him.
The first video Willie Mack did on Hassan was bad. I think my main criticism with all of the big arguments against Hassan is that the main argument is a really shitty one. And I think you actually debunked this argument almost immediately after talking about it when you first mentioned it. The argument that he's a socialist that lives in a mansion. And it's cringe. It's a bad argument. It's a very, very weak argument. And I've seen better arguments. Like a lot of other arguments are better. Like how he just says shit without like he says things without sources. He's very passionate about stuff like foreign affairs, and he thinks that because he's Turkish, he's the only person that should be speaking on foreign affairs. He calls everybody an idiot. He calls people like capitalist scum. And like he does play into the joke sometimes. I've seen him do this episode with Schlatt, where they traded places, and he was able to make fun of Schlatt for being a weird, like, Southern capitalist. But it was still. It was, he does on the nose stuff. He is self-aware, but the problem is that, and he's talked about this, like, I forget what the debate was. I think it was with Destiny, where he debated against them. And when they talked about him living in a mansion, because his house is almost $2 million, right? He has a big infinity pool. He has 2 cars, and they're both very expensive cars. He lives with his brother. And And so, like, that's the main argument against him. And he has spent more money on charities than he has on his house. Like, he's still paying off his house. He didn't buy it all the way.
I don't know.
And
I
he did.
I can definitely see these points.
He did have
though.
to. Like he did have to. He had to. What was it? Emphasize that you can't just be a socialist in a capitalistic economy and expect that to work out. Like, if you want to be successful still, you have to feed into the system that you exist in. And in order to be able to afford, putting money into these charities that he puts money into, he needs to be able to game the capitalistic system that he's stuck in. And, even though that's more beneficial for him than living in Turkey, that is something that he's doing. And I don't think it's an argument against him. Now, arguments against them do include stuff like him saying unsubstantiated shit, calling people Nazis for no fucking reason. And then,
he loves that shit.
Acting like an authority on foreign affairs while only being from Turkey and not, all of these countries he thinks that he knows so much about. Like, he was wrong about Venezuela too. Like, I think he said something about Venezuela so wrong. Like, how you ever heard like goofy conservatives? They always say that Venezuela is a failing country because it's conservative, or no, because it's a socialist country, and they're trying to claim that's why socialism doesn't work. It failed because it relied too much on oil, and they basically bankrupted themselves because their president sucked. And the government was corrupt. That's the only reason Venezuela failed. And Hassan wasn't even right on that part. Like, he was wrong. I don't remember what he said, but he was wrong.
Well, I just
he didn't even say that right.
So a couple issues.
I think he said Venezuela wasn't crumbling. I think that's what he said. He said the opposite was true. He said that's not.
I do think it is inappropriate for the ideologies that I've heard him speak of. I do think it's inappropriate for him to be driving a fucking $80,000 car. I do think it is inappropriate for him to have a multi-million-dollar mansion. I really do.
His brother pays for it too. They both pay for it.
Well, then they should.
In
conjunction. If he wasn't so, if I didn't. Okay, so I watched Leftovers. That was my main intake on Hassan Pike. So that's the extent of my knowledge when it really comes into Hassan Piker, where it's not just people clipping him. Okay, and the debates that he have with Ethan on that podcast made me understand why people criticize him for the fucking Porsche so goddamn much. Because
he does have good debates. I like his debates with Ethan, but when he's on his own, he fucks with those chatters so much. Like, people will go in and just say crazy shit, and he goes and he bans them, and he says crazy. He calls them Nazis and
which
shit.
Which is entertaining, but then
it is funny.
So it's entertaining. And I don't care that he does it. I like to see all kinds of different creators and do shit on platforms. But then the caveat to that is, I don't think at that point you should be expected to be heard as an authority on these issues if you're going to
be taken seriously.
Yeah, like now I really can't take you seriously. And
I kind of don't. Like, after seeing some of the shit he said, I kind of don't take him seriously anymore.
Well, I
don't mind his opinions, and I'll take him into consideration, but I can't take him serious.
I'll always hear him, but like, it's always going to be like I take him way less seriously than I used to. And then I saw, and it is a clip out of context, but regardless, he said it. He literally straight face was like, "Yeah, I bought the Porsche for the fans." It's like, what the fuck do you mean you bought the Porsche so your fans?
I think he meant that sarcastically. Like, he says a lot of shit. You got to understand this. If you watch him enough, like I have, he says a lot of shit extremely sarcastically. Like,
but he still owns the Porsche. He still owns the Porsche. He still owns the Porsche.
And I haven't heard why he has it. Like, I don't remember what his.
He wanted a Porsche, bro. He wanted to have an $80,000 car, just like his wardrobe or his outfits are like $10K.
No, he did. Yeah, he
did.
That
guy.
Yeah,
that guy wears fucking.
He wanted it.
That guy speaking. If Hassan wants to be taken seriously as a figure on the topics that he discusses, that he chooses to advocate for, he cannot be showing up to debates in $10,000 t-shirts. Like that. Okay, that's a serious question. Issue.
What do you expect him to do? Live in like a fucking trailer house?
No,
like,
modest sized
home.
Like,
poor and feeding on pine cones because he's giving all his money to charity? Like,
no, there's somewhere between living in a trash can and a multi-million-dollar mansion in LA, and that's kind of where I'd expect him to end up with the views that he holds. That's it.
Right. Well,
like, straight up, that's my answer.
Here's the thing. Like, I don't see a contradiction in living in a large house. Like, if he wants that, he can afford it. He can have it. He makes millions of dollars. His net worth is like $3 million. So like, he could just have a house. Like, we
literally
he can also still put money into charities. He could do both.
So how do you feel about
this? He makes that much.
He doesn't fucking pay any of his employees because he doesn't technically have employees. We literally had one of his editors, and I don't know.
Like contractors or some shit.
I'm sure that guy exaggerated how close he's tied into Ludwig and Hassan, but it doesn't change the fact that he did show me proof that he's edited for Hassan. He has showed me proof that Hassan follows him on Twitter. Like there was at least at bare minimum, a professional relationship that extended to social media with that guy and Hassan. And Hassan's not fucking paying him. That I was able to see. And then he's letting the dude fucking stream on Twitch to an average of 0 viewers. Like
well,
what the fuck, dude? Like,
well, listen, people consistently call out Hassan. Like his editors consistently come in and say that he didn't pay them enough. And like I just don't see an argument there that he pays them the minimum wage that he advocates. Like he advocates for $15 minimum wage and he pays them like $17, and that's an hour of like labor. It's not it's not contract work. It's like it's like labor hours, right? So he gives them in the amount of time, and then he'll pay them for the amount of time, like the quality work, stuff like that. Like it's not on commission, but like he does pay them. Like he pays them a similar amount of wage that he expects from like the government. Like he wants a $15 hour minimum wage, and he pays around that. Like he does practice what he preaches. Like he puts in the, like socialist charities and like charities towards advocating for free healthcare and stuff like that. Like he puts a lot of money, like hundreds of thousands of dollars into that shit. Like this is public record. You can go watch him. Like
but that's him buying. That's him buying. If he didn't do that, then what would he have to like? He has to do that. That's part of his business expense. If he's gonna advocate for all of these social issues that he advocates for, and he's gonna be a fucking multimillionaire living in a mansion in LA, he literally has to go spend money on these fucking charities, or else what leg does he have to stand on without being a hypocrite?
I don't think that's a marketing stunt. I don't think it is. I think he genuinely thinks that this stuff can work.
Maybe
he does Destiny about this. Like he talked about how like Destiny said that this was a failing experiment. It's not worth the money. Why are you doing that? And he called Hassan. He thought he said there was a marketing stunt. He was like, no, I genuinely think this is gonna work.
But he can't prove that. He can't prove that. Like
no, he can't.
If he does,
like, in production.
He might genuinely believe in a lot of the stuff that he pushes money into, but I still kind of don't give a fuck, because if I was a multimillionaire living in LA, I would also donate a shit ton of money to charities. And quite frankly, it wouldn't mean as much because I'm a fucking multimillionaire. If I donate 10K to fucking a charity, that's nothing to me. It's like I spent $10. He
donates like 50,000. Yeah. Like he
does good things.
Actively puts money into this.
Like,
and he was also spending thousands of dollars on the SAG-AFTRA writer's strike. He was with Adam Conover.
He was
there. He was at the strike, and then he punched a guy. Remember, like he punched a guy over pizza or some shit.
That was funny. No, that was hilarious drama. No, that guy's a douchebag too. I don't think Hassan's I don't think Hassan is as bad as some people try to make him out to be. But also,
definitely, he's not that bad.
He's got some fucking issues that he will not acknowledge. And Willie Mack in the context of the debate with Willie Mack, he looked very, very fucking bad when the debate happened.
I think he should be more self-aware, and I really don't think.
He thought he was going to get an easy dub from some dumbass fucking Keemstar Spurg, and Willie came and fucking owned him. Kind of guy. No, Willie Mack came in and he played the typical tactic of like I didn't do any research. You should know your videos topics from a year ago. Made him look like a fucking idiot personally. Like,
exactly.
Made him look really bad, but yeah, that's
from what I heard. It seemed like it's kind of a slaughter of a debate.
I watched the whole thing because I was debating making a video on it. And
it would have been a good video. I'd watch that.
Yeah, but I don't want to burn my whole fucking career. Like I would still like
all those Hassan heads that fuck you up, man.
I would still like the fantasize of the possibility of one day being able to sit down and speak with Hassan, and unfortunately it doesn't appear like he really likes that. He doesn't like the.
He does. He only talks to people who are like very hard. Like he spoke to like one of my favorite presidential, Marianne Williamson, twice. Yeah. And she doesn't give him any pushback, and that's mainly because she's a pretty good public speaker, and she knows what she's doing. And he talked to Ian and Anissa and stuff like that. Like he only talks to people.
Disrespected the fuck out of Ian.
He was with Nick is not green as well, I think.
Yeah, that's a great person to associate with.
I know. I do like Nick's content, but I think he took a massive L. I think he took a massive L. With
that ruined it for me, because after that, I can't.
It didn't ruin it for me, but
he has no credibility left with me.
Yeah, his credibility is drastically lowered for me. Like I'm gonna go research talks about now. Like I can't
And
take
at that
him at
point,
face value
what's
anymore.
even the point of listening to him talk? At that point,
Because I think he's a good. I think I like his content. Like I think he's entertaining to listen to.
I don't know. I used to have an ongoing joke with Nick's Not Green where like I would be talking about something on a live stream that I purposely made into a live stream because I couldn't keep up with Nick's Not Green. That was like my joke for a bit. Because I'd be like, oh, it's only been out for 2 hours and Nick's Not Green's got a fucking video out about it.
Man.
Well, he just Charlie's through it. Like I don't. At the time, I didn't have an issue. Like
he does videos in the car. He does videos on a roof sometimes. He does it in
if you
his
can
bedroom,
get away with it, if you get away with it, power to you. But don't act like you're doing art when all you're doing is flipping onto camera and you're just running through a topic in 10 minutes. Like I will say that I do try to like do stuff with my videos that deviates me from like just talking at a camera, whether I fail at it or not. Nick does not do that at all, which isn't a problem. But then also it's like, well, there's other people to watch at that point too.
Well, that's the problem. Like when your content is as basic as just sitting down and talking to somebody, the majority of the reason people are listening to you is because you're credible. And when you go in, you make a big you do this big fucking thing where you go to bat for a victim of your friend's girlfriend.
Well, there's so much more to that sense too. He had a whole issue with Super Mega. We found out later. He had a whole issue in the background with Super Mega.
And he didn't like Super Mega. That was an open secret. Everyone knew that. He didn't like Super Mega. And then the girlfriend of his best friend that he has a band with, Ethan is online. That his girlfriend is the chick that went out and talked against Super Mega. She started the whole thing, right? And so I'm gonna be honest with you, Nick should never have talked about the drama at all. And he acknowledged this. The first video he made, he was like, I know I'm the last person that should be talking about this, but I think it's important. And he did it with Ethan. And I'm like, dude, you shouldn't be talking about this. You're gonna fuck your shit up. Like you are the last guy I need to be hearing about this because it's basically like hearing it from her or like from Ethan, man. Like
and
you're not adding conflict of interest.
Turkey Tom provided a lot of evidence that discredited large parts of her stories, which when you're
Tom
pretty
did a good job there.
Yeah, no, Tom fucking slammed her, honestly. And I like when you're coming through with these crazy accusations and you have like large amounts of your story just completely discredited. Now I have to call into question the integrity of your entire story.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And if you ask me, like I think what actually happened was that fat guy. What was his name?
Yeah, I don't know his name either, but I know the boyfriend.
But yeah,
the boyfriend that had no business being with her optically for reasons that we can all see, but won't talk about.
Guy, he came onto her because he was a weird, awkward dude, and the way I see it, what happened was he came onto her without asking proper consent. And he pushed a little too far. It made her uncomfortable, and then she walked away. I think that's probably what happened. And then the rest of it was Super Mega being bad bosses because they admitted to that. They admitted they were kind of shitty. That wasn't a good thing to do. They handled that situation poorly. But for her to claim that he sexually assaulted her,
did they handle it poorly?
Was too far.
Well, so like
they that they handled it poorly. I don't think they really did. I don't think it was too crazy for them.
I don't think they handled it poorly.
A little bad, but not that bad.
They
admitted that they handled it poorly, but I don't agree with them.
If you work for me, and you come to me and you're like, "Yo, this happened," like I'm in that scenario. Do you really expect me to get out of my fucking chair, run down the hall, and scream at the dude, "You're fired, go home"? No, like I gotta look into it. You know, like
you can't just assume that's real.
Like and to pretend like there's no chance that anyone would ever lie about that is fucking ridiculous. It happens.
She painted them as like being sex pests. Like he painted the whole group of them as being all like sex pests who showed each other their genitals all the time and like thought it was a joke to do that. And they didn't.
And why was all of that?
They didn't take it seriously. Like that.
Why was all of that in the same video of her? Like that's the part of it that draws everything into question. It's like
it was a fallacy. It was mudslinging.
It's like you literally like are making this video that optically is your coming out story of your story,
exactly.
And by the end of it, you're just like, yeah, Matt Watson fucking sucks. Like,
yeah, they're bad people.
Like,
I don't like them.
What does that have to do with anything?
And throwing that in there like kind of does.
And they did fire him, and they did end up firing him, and they did end up going out behind the scenes and warning other content creators about him. What more did you want them to fucking do? What more
That's
were they
really all they
expecting?
could do.
No,
It
they
was
were
a
supposed to
business.
fucking get together, run down the fucking hall, beat the shit out of the guy, throw him out of the office, say you're fired. Like the second she
Yeah,
said
because they're
something.
like family. It's not a business. It's like her family or something.
And then there was also the conflict of interest of the fact that they were literally dating. They were in an open relationship that everybody, from what I remember, knew about it. There were so many conflicts of interest and reasons to look into it.
Here's one thing though, like you can't say that because they're dating, SA isn't on the table.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's a conflict of interest.
I've heard that argument. I'm just saying, I've heard that argument.
Yeah, I'm not saying that at
all. I just want to
all.
throw that out there. That's not a good argument.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Also mean that doesn't mean she's lying, but it doesn't mean she's right either.
That just means that there's more reason to look into it before taking action. That's all that means. It does not mean that you cannot be SA'd because you're dating somebody. It's not what I meant to say. It's not what I would say. All I'm saying is the fact that they were dating gives more. That explains why someone would take more time than even normal to look over the situation before coming to a decision.
They're already in close contact.
There's a whole thing going on there. You got to look into it before you fire someone and ruin their whole life and reputation.
And you want to make sure that it's not a misunderstanding, which is what I think it was. I think it was just a misunderstanding. And both she and the guy misunderstood the situation, I think. And
I mean, we'll never know that much. We'll never know that much, but there's very clear
from the testimony that I've seen from both sides. That's what I could gather. But yeah, you can't be sure. You just can't.
But there's also there are things that
one
of the I wanted to talk about this so bad that I like literally fantasized about making this video. And one
the
of the
super
points,
mega thing was a big deal. Yeah, it was huge drama.
Well, I didn't talk about it because I don't like to talk about that serious of a situation. But one thing that I would have talked about, and I've literally sat here and thought about making, like I've literally thought about this so many times. One part of the video that really, really fucking made me mad before anyone talked about it. This is like an opinion this is what I got when I listened to her story with no context. Her little fucking sob story about getting kicked out and getting fucking robbed. And then I got robbed. And then I'm broke and I got robbed. I got broken. I'm robbed and I'm homeless and I have no money. But also I clearly have demonstrated
a car that she didn't pay for, if I remember right.
She clearly right after talking about how bad her life was and how Matt Watson left her out to be homeless and broke, she clearly demonstrated her ability to use her influence for money because she fucking went on Instagram. She's like, oh, Matt Watson kicked me out and I was broke and I had nothing and I was homeless. And then I got robbed and I used my Instagram to go fund $3,000 to buy a MacBook Pro brand new from Apple. And then I was broke and poor again. It's like, bitch, go make a fucking video. Go post your freaking shit on OnlyFans.
It seems like she must have had it feels like her opinion or not, like I guess her view of what being broke looked like was probably like $5,000. And
I don't think she ever was broke. I think she was just crying.
I don't think she was broke. I think her view of being broke was just skewed. Like I think she thought she was broke, but because of like a normal person
baby,
because
she's a fucking baby,
but she saw that as being broke, and
because she's a fucking baby.
She was just like,
she literally just goes on Instagram and cries and gets $3 fucking grand to buy a brand new, and then she uses the money to buy a brand new MacBook Pro. You don't need a brand new MacBook Pro. She does absolutely
mine
nothing.
Isn't even brand new. I have a MacBook Pro. This shit was not even brand new.
She does absolutely fucking nothing. I even went because I was like gonna make this video and I wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna stick my foot in my mouth. I went on her fucking OnlyFans. I went on her Twitter. Am I allowed to say OnlyFans on? Well, I already did, so it's already over. I went on her freaking Twitter. I went on her Instagram. I went on all that shit, and I saw nothing that could not have been done on a fucking Chromebook. It would have been miserable on a Chromebook, but it's to show how she could have bought $150
Chromebook.
Chromebook.
Than people want to give credit for, to be honest.
I hate them. Well, I also have a $2,000 computer.
School, and it was pretty good.
But my point is,
I use MacBooks.
Everything she does can be done on a cell phone, and if you really wanted something more comfortable to work on, you could have done it on a Chromebook. And she went out with $3,000 of GoFundMe money and bought a fucking brand new MacBook Pro, and then cried that it's Matt's fault that she's broke. No, it's your fault. You're irresponsible. You're a child. Shut up.
Yeah, exactly. I think she was just being a little too much there, and then that's. I don't know. She's just she doesn't strike me as a credible person.
No, she doesn't at all. And something bad might have happened to her, but the other
she screwed up her own credibility. Honestly,
no, that alone in that video was like, you're a fucking baby, you're a child.
Yeah,
I don't, and because of that, I'm sorry, but I really can't take you very seriously anymore. But
yeah.
But yeah, let's see. That's great. I want to see this. I've literally had this YouTube video up for fucking ever.
Honestly, this one guy, this one waiter, had been staring at this guy for like a
So
solid
let's check
30
this
minutes.
out. Genuinely, I'm not even trying to cut you off. It's just like, dude, I actually just like, I wanted to get back to this now. I'm done.
Of course, whether that's a soup and a salad, I personally recommend the Hall's chopped salad and our onion soup.
And for context,
Great service from that guy, to be honest.
Yeah, for
Amazing,
context,
great
what we're
service.
doing is we're looking at Boogie getting his girlfriend alcohol in public.
Right, he's
and
getting his
posting-
girlfriend,
he's
like,
getting his
underage
girlfriend
girlfriend
alcohol, and nobody gives
She's
a
below
fuck.
21.
Yes.
To be fair. Oh, that Wagyu, man. You know that's
Wagyu's
nothing. That's
good.
nothing for him. Like that's such a small amount of food.
Dude, ever since I moved into Noel's house, I've been throwing down in the kitchen, dude. I made gravy tonight. I
I
made
do love
homemade
Wagyu.
tonight.
dude. I'm a big fan of filet mignon. I'm a big filet mignon guy.
So this is.
He eats it. He eats it rare. Why does he eat rare steak?
Because rare is the only way to eat steak.
I eat medium rare, man.
Yeah,
medium
no,
rare is
you're,
the best.
yeah, you're
Juicy.
fucked up. You're fucked in the head.
Juicy. Dude,
You're
that shit is
fucked.
like basically raw. What are you talking
That's the
about?
good shit, bro.
No, man. No, I like it bloody, but not that bloody.
Dude, if I
Disgusting.
angled my camera out that window to the left of me that you can't see, you'd literally see the Appalachian Mountain. All right, I eat my shit raw. All right, when you hear Son Piker going, "The fucking hillbillies in Appalachia," that's me. I'm the hillbilly in Appalachia, bro. Like whenever
I'm a mountain man too, all right?
No,
But, like,
no,
that doesn't
I'm not
mean
even
everything-
joking you.
Come on.
Noel's house is the last. This is so crazy. My apartment was the last apartment before the Appalachian Mountain. Now I moved into Noel's house. Noel's house is the last house before the Appalachian Mountain. Like literally, if I were to walk from here straight, I'd hit the Appalachian Mountain before anything else, bro. Like
I
that's
used
how
to
close I
live in
am.
Wyoming. All right, tell me about it. There used to be like a huge mountain in my backyard.
But yeah, I always think I never thought
Just
much of
watching-
it.
It's like a mukbang or something. Just watching him eat food. Jesus Christ.
I'd watch that if he made that. I'd watch it.
Oh god, he's so fat. I don't want to watch him get fatter.
This guy is a crazy lore
Like
story.
no shade, but
house near you. Just
what was that? What was that one guy? That fat guy.
He's kid behind the camera. He was the angry grandpa. The angry grandpa. He's the guy who recorded all the angry grandpa. Yeah.
Oh, McJuggernuggets.
Is that his name?
He did videos with McJuggernuggets. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
I
he
remember,
did do-
Boogie burned a bridge with McJuggernuggets for like it was
Crypto.
for really petty shit. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's
McJuggernuggets the
crypto
one who
shit.
told him to buy the crypto, and he lost all his fucking money.
Well, no, he told him he told him to sell, and Boogie called him stupid. And then when he waited too long to sell, he lost a bunch of money, and then blamed it on McJuggernuggets.
So look,
and then
look,
that guy,
so-
it wasn't his fault.
I do want to dissect this part of the video. Noel's the one who pointed this out to me, and I believe the conclusion was that this girl just drank illegally on camera, and Boogie paid for it.
Because yeah, they have the same drink. Like he mentioned that it was alcoholic.
Dude,
It's the same drink.
I'm pretty sure there's a point where they literally ask her how, like, she like remarks on it being alcoholic. Furthermore, they get milkshakes for the kids at the table, and they're in a
No
different
fucking way.
they're in a different fucking cup. They're in like a cup with a straw and a lid. And she gets the
Dude.
same glasses, dude. And there's multiple, like, there's another
Children?
scene.
Like, those are kids, dude.
There's
no, no.
another scene in another video where they're at a winery and she has a glass of wine in her hand. And Noel pointed out, and I was like, oh my fucking god, dude.
Well, to be fair, a winery isn't that bad. Like they don't give you very much wine, but like
But she can't drink it. She's fucking like 20 years old, dude.
she
I don't-
shouldn't be allowed in the winery to begin with.
I don't give a fuck
be
that she's
fair.
drinking, but this 50-fucking-year-old man
Because
scooped
it's
this
because of the
19-year-old
context,
girl
yeah.
up and is giving her alcohol, dog.
It's the context. It's
Yeah,
like a
that's
power
the
dynamic
problem.
thing. It's like a power play situation.
It is. And he's like, well, we do love
It's like,
each
I'll
other.
buy you
know,
alcohol
like-
if you
like-
fuck
like-
me or something.
And he's like,
It's
oh, we're a legitimate relationship. We really do love each other. Maybe you do now.
Sure, man.
Maybe now the relationship is 100% wholesome. At one point, you were risen up a 19-year-old girl, and I will hold you accountable to that. Like,
weird.
like,
Fucking
dude,
weird.
hold on.
Like really creepy.
I want to just find the part where he brings out. Shut up, Boogie.
All right, happy birthday, Boogie.
He does. He tried to eat a fucking broccoli beans.
Milkshake.
This is an alcoholic milkshake.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
all
There
four
it is.
have
Hold on. No.
All four of them.
All
have
right.
it.
Happy birthday, Boogie.
Alcoholic.
Is this alcoholic?
alcoholic.
It is the alcoholic milkshake. So this, look, it is the alcoholic milkshake. Is this alcoholic? This is the alcoholic milkshake.
yeah.
And then
Yeah, they all confirm it.
look,
and
look,
they all four have it.
and they
yes.
all four have the same glass. The kids, later we will see the kids have a separate cup. All right, these are clearly on a first glance the
So
same
then,
fucking drink.
the kids have the alcoholic milkshake, or is it just a
No.
regular?
Look, they're about to cheers. The kids have a normal milkshake and a normal
They have a
milkshake
regular
cup.
one.
Yep.
So that's what the normal milkshake looks like.
Yep. And then here,
These guys have
and then
like
there's
a
Herded.
alcoholic
There's
milkshake.
the fucking alcohol, bro. And
Dude, her like blank ass stare of a face, man. Look at her.
I think they actually remark. Look.
There's no alcohol, he says. Wait a minute.
There's alcohol.
Yeah, you
Look at her face. She's like drinking it. Like
I think she sees it.
Oh no,
look at her face. She's like alcohol.
Yeah.
She's like remarking with her facial expressions that she tastes the alcohol to Boogie saying that he doesn't. That's fucking
Interesting.
alcohol, bro. That's fucking.
They're saying they can't taste
we're
it,
literally
but she can.
we're literally watching
But
a
you
video
know it's
that.
because she hasn't drank. Like, you know, it's because she doesn't drink, and Boogie definitely
Well,
drinks religiously.
like,
You
dude,
can
like
just
we're
convey-
we're
like, look at him.
literally
He
we're
definitely
literally
does.
watching a video of Boogie letting an
crime's happening,
underage
man.
girl drink
A
on his
crime is
fucking
going
YouTube
on.
channel, and nobody gives a fuck.
No one's talking about this literal crime caught on camera.
That's the thing I could do.
And there's multiple instances of this.
You can't have none of that, buddy.
Look, they're
You
they
can't, yeah, the baby can't have it. But the
repeated
20-year-old can.
repeated instances of it being acknowledged that this is an alcoholic beverage, and fuck
Yeah, at least 3 times. They mention it at least 3. Look, I see your top comment. Look at that.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
top
yeah.
comment right there.
They clearly state that this was 3 months ago. They clearly state that the drinks are alcohol. I could have hit my own fucking tab. I didn't even see that. Yeah, I said they clearly state that the drinks are alcoholic, and then Boogie's 20-year-old girlfriend.
It's very sure Joe likes his own comments.
I do like my own
He
comments.
likes his own comments.
Yeah, I do, 100%. Everyone roasts me for that. I shamelessly do it. I don't give a fuck.
It's funny. I think it's hilarious.
I don't give a shit. I'm
Oh,
not
it looked
gonna
like he
like
was gonna
my.
put that shit in his nose. Hold up, that's disgusting.
If I'm not gonna like my shit. Who is, bro?
Oh yeah,
I can taste it.
Is he,
I can taste on the.
what is he doing?
Taste.
Getting drunk off of a milkshake.
Getting drunk off a
Getting
milkshake.
drunk off a milkshake. Yep. Baby's mad. He can't have an alcoholic milkshake.
And then this is the weirdest part. She carries the dude's kid out.
Elevator too.
Yes.
How weird is that?
Both of us.
Whose kid is that? Is that
That's
kid
kid
behind
behind
the
the
camera?
cameras. I think it's not Boogie's, right? I hope.
I would hope not. Honestly, like, but in the context, it looks like it's hers. Like it could be hers.
I don't.
Like
think
from
it's
what
her. I
I'm
looked
seeing,
at.
it
I
might
think I
be
looked
hers.
into it at one point, and I came to the conclusion that it wasn't. But hold on, I want to find this. There's a part
Sad Life
here.
of Boogie 298.
Did you watch this? It's
Amazing.
really good. Yeah.
I think I saw a bit of it. Yeah.
He gave
I've seen
full
a bunch
permission
of
to. He
documentaries on
we
him.
could literally do a watch party to this because Mike Klum said, "Yeah, watch it, react to it. I don't give a shit." But there's like
Yeah,
scenes
I've
in-
seen a bunch of different documentaries. Like I've seen the Tom documentary. I've seen a couple others.
This one's the best one. He actually went to Boogie's house.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. It's really look here it is. They're at a winery and she's drinking wine. Right there. Done.
Interesting.
Throw him in fucking jail. It's over, dude. It's fucking over, dude.
And was it confirmed that she was 19 or 20 at this point?
Either way, she's underage. 20 probably. 20 probably.
Well, I
I'd
mean,
say
if
she's
it's
probably
20, then it's like you know, you can.
But
I don't know.
dude
you
is
barely
still
get away with
50
it,
years
so-
old right now, handing
Exactly,
a
he's still
19,
50.
20-year-old girl wine, bro.
Exactly. Like that's.
I don't
still-
care
it's
that
still
she's
bad. It
drinking.
doesn't
It's the
look
whole
good.
picture.
It's the
Like
context.
your
of it,
comment.
yeah.
Ew. Medium-sized bagel. I can like my own comments, all right? Don't you dare roast me in my own chat. I won't have it. I won't stand for it.
Bagel's going crazy in the comments, bro.
Medium-sized bagel's the best, dude. I try to make like little like YouTube posts. Like I treat it like it's Twitter because no one follows me on Twitter.
Right.
Even though I argue with Casey, trying like I occasionally
that
get
all the
into
time.
beefs with like streamers and shit. I try to be.
I don't have
entertaining.
Twitter, man. I haven't had Twitter since like 2018. This place is a fucking cesspool.
I got Twitter. I'm actually debating getting Twitter Blue, and here's why.
Oh
Because-
no.
Listen, there's utility to it. Okay, I have the
Oh.
YouTube channel, and if I don't have Twitter Blue, I can no longer message like YouTubers, and I would occasionally get through to other YouTubers and get advice and shit. And I can't do that anymore.
That just sounds like a grift. It sounds like you're feeding into the. They're trying to peddle.
Well, if all these fucking YouTubers would stop using the platform, then I wouldn't have to use it to network. But how the fuck else am I
That's
supposed
fair.
to network?
That
I'm
is fair.
dying. I have a fucking 1,000 subscribers, and I can't even fucking get 100 views on a fucking video, dude, about nothing.
Well, the past couple I've seen, you've gotten at least 1,000, right?
No, this is literally it. You can literally see what I do. Okay.
Well, to be fair, I've seen channels with hundreds of like 100,000, 30,000.
Yeah, I'm
only
about
get
as-
about 500 views a video or so. Like, I've seen that happen.
I need more opportunity to grow. But look, I have a rule, and I'm actually proud of my rule because it rings true. If I can't hit at least 1,000 views in 3 videos, I start trying really fucking hard. And you can see that because I'll literally do 1,000 views. I talked about some weird girl. I talked about some TikTok shit. 3,000 views, 3,000 views, 5,000 views, 2,000 views. And this one I actually
that chick that abused her kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually really like that drama. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, nobody watched it, unfortunately.
For some reason.
This is my best video
cool.
recently. My Fousey2 video is fucking awesome, and nobody watched it. If I do say so myself.
That is a good video. I like it.
I love that video.
I like when people talk about Fousey. I think he really deserves more.
No,
even though he gets a ton, but like I think it's worth.
He deserves more. He's
about.
a fucking piece of shit. He's a walking piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
But then here, look, I did like this weird Twitter thing, and then I did this like tier list thing. And then this, I literally, because I had not in 2 videos gotten at least 1,000 views. Literally woke up.
The Colleen video was good.
Well, dude, I literally woke up 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, saw that Colleen posted, and got out of bed, made this video immediately. Because I'm like, I have to jump on this to get the fucking views because I'm dying again. And then I did this dummy video, and this one was like, I kind of tried with this video. I thought it might do well, which is why I powered through it, even though it's a bad video. But here's
it is bad. I think the GTA in the background isn't as good as like Counter-Strike or something. Like I prefer Minecraft part. Like
I just this was a stubborn post. By the end of it, I was just I couldn't get through the video, and I'm like fucking. But
I just think you could have done better background.
100%. This is a bad video. I mean, like if you want my take, my take's there. But it's a bad. It's a bad video. I'm not even gonna defend it. I'm not gonna. I'm straight up serious. I literally was sitting here. I could show you I probably literally have the clips where I break down mid recording. Like I can't fucking do this. I just don't give a shit. I have to like start over again. But XQC never gets views. It's a weird thing.
Right.
I never get views off of him
unless it's a clip. Unless you're clipping him and you're like clickbaiting the titles.
Well, I don't know what it is because I'm not the best at it, or else I'd like be doing way better. But I kind of like have a basic idea of what like has the potential to do well.
Well, and one thing that I've seen that works really well is stuff that like what Tom does, right? So what you do is you put a bunch of like tags, like buzzwords in the video title, and then the actual title of the video that you want is in the thumbnail. So that's like you're kind of going in that direction, but like I think you've kind of missed the mark on that. Like you want the buzzwords in the title because people aren't really going to read the title if the title is in the thumbnail. So they see the thumbnail, they're like, oh, that's a title. They don't ever read the actual title, but the title gives them the buzzwords so they see it in the algorithm. So the title is for the algorithm to push, and then the thumbnail puts the title for the people to read, and they'll be interested in that. So I think if you try that, you might get a hold of the algorithm that way. Like I think some of your other videos have kind of where they get. That's how they get so far. But I've seen other YouTubers. That's how they seem to be gaming it. I think. That's
this is the biggest thing that pisses me off. Like, so like you might have a point there, but this is an example of YouTube is not showing my video to people, and that really aggravated me with which one was it? This video right here had like a 97% retention time, and YouTube.
Hold on, you're lagging. I'm not sure what's going on.
Are we good?
I don't know what's happening. Something's happening.
Sometimes if you just shut up for a second, it fixes. Is it good?
I think it's the screen share.
Oh,
screen share can lower the activity a little bit.
Shit, I guess I could. Well, maybe it's good now. My shit is like full bars. I'm just gonna keep talking.
I think it might be on my side.
All right. Well, if you can hear me, yeah, this is an instance where everything was good, right? And then for some reason, YouTube just shut the faucet off on me, which I'll never understand why that happens. And I'm not the only person that happens to, but like, it's just really annoying. But this is another instance of it. I'll show you like the back end of this video, and I'm really pissed off about it. This is an instance of like YouTube just not showing my fucking video to people. They've only showed to 672 people. Like my videos that do well, I just have a bigger reach. And then I do watch this all the fucking time. And then I watch my click-through rates, and I watch which my click-through rates are like not fantastic, but they're not like 1. Like some people's click-through rates go down to like 0. Like that's like 6.4. I've watched videos with impression click-through rates of 1% go back up to like 16% because YouTube gave me another fucking shot. You know, like 2 days later.
It is kind of weird. It's
Yeah,
kind of weird.
but they
as
just
far as
stopped.
I've seen, the weird dichotomy between using the title for using the thumbnail for the actual title seems to resonate with me. It works on me, so I don't know if that's the best way to do it. But a lot of other YouTubers, it's like I think Critical does that.
And then
but Critical mostly just has his face in the video. Like it's just his face in the thumbnail.
Well, he's his
it.
brand. He's his own brand. He's the most powerful fucking YouTuber on the planet at the moment, I think. But
he's in like top 10, I think.
Then I have 1,000 fucking subscribers, and like I know that YouTube doesn't fucking show my videos to everyone because I have alt accounts that are like all fucking like I do experiments to test this shit, and if you do not click my videos, even if you're subscribed and you have the bell turned on, if you don't click my videos enough, YouTube will just decide you don't want to watch me anymore and stop showing you when I post. And that's so fucking annoying to me. But
well, it does do that. Yeah, it does. It does do that, which is it's kind of helpful in some regard, but it does get it gets annoying.
I don't know, just fucking unsubscribe from me, in my opinion. Fucking don't like that. Literally, like if my subscriber count went down, and fucking, then I'd be like, all right, people don't want to watch me. But YouTube like doesn't even, they just let people forget about me, and then I can't even like understand what the fuck's going on because I have 1,000 fucking some subscribers, and half of them fucking forgot I exist because YouTube doesn't give a fuck. But what was I was gonna look something else up that was fucking funny about Boogie, and I forgot what it was. But yeah, Boogie, where are you at? Should I like hit him up? I'm gonna spring it on him. You letting your girlfriend drink underage? You letting your girlfriend drink underage, Boogie?
I mean, he might entertain that. And
he's a fucking dude. He's too smart for me. He'd troll me. I know it. People don't give him enough credit. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He is an entertainer.
Have you seen his interview with Tom? I mean,
he tried to play Tom, but Tom is a big dog. I'm a little dog. I could very easily get intimidated by Boogie. Tom is not about to get shook by fucking Boogie. Tom's a big fish at this point. I've been watching Tom since he was in fucking high school, dude. It's crazy. Where is it? Boogie picked up the call. Boogie answered my call.
All right, give me a second.
Okay.
I'm wild with anticipation. For my latest video, you may have seen a little bit of a drama on Twitter. Maybe I'll pop that at the beginning of this video just for some context, but we're gonna shred the video if you want.
Well, there's definitely some things that you were wrong about in that video, and I can point out a few.
He always does this. He always will say that there's things people get wrong, and then he says he's going to point out a few, but he won't.
Okay, but I'd rather just start at the beginning.
But I'd rather just start at the beginning. I could point out a few, but let's just start at the beginning. No, finish your fucking sentence, asshole.
I'd like to start there.
Well, so you heavily implied that you did not state that some of the abuse allegations I've made, or all of the abuse allegations that I've made, are falsified. And that's probably the biggest sticking point that I really was frustrated with in the video.
Okay, well, I'm sorry you took it that way, but I don't think you actually think that. I think that if you watch the video, which I don't know if you watched that whole portion, I don't know how much you watched. If you watched the video,
I find it very painful to watch these types of videos for me, especially once misinformation is put out there.
Again, with the misinformation, when are we going to see? Give an example. Give one example. If you're going to keep saying there's misinformation, then fucking give one example of something Tom got wrong.
I click it off immediately, and that's where I got to with your video, and I mostly skimmed it up to there.
There was no misinformation in the video, and if there was, you would have an easy slam dunk of a video being like, Turkey Tom lied about me, because there's plenty of people that would love to see that.
But well, I can't prove something that happened 30 years ago. The people who did it are dead.
You don't have to prove that it happened. You could just say that it's if you genuinely think that I accused you of lying about being molested or something, you could just say he accused me of lying about being molested. That's horrible. I was molested. You could just say that, and you would look great to the YouTube audience. You would look amazing.
Well,
but again, that's not what I did in the video. In the video, I showed, and even you acknowledge this, which is crazy, and it's crazy that you even say this right now. In the video, I'm like, there's a bunch of contradictions. I don't think he lied about abuse, but this was a point when people began to question, maybe he lied about other things, and I showed that in the video. But in the video itself, I explicitly state, and there was no begging the question. I state, there's no reason to think he lied about this stuff. That would be too insane, even for Boogie. And I actually have a tweet right here.
I missed that part, so I think that's great. I did not see that.
I don't think you missed it because it was in the replies of your video, and you even replied to a clip of it on Twitter. You replied to.
Yeah, Boogie just lies and shit, bro.
I know you lie.
But Tom don't give a fuck. Tom will push back. Tom's like, nah, dude, fuck you. Saber Spark fucking commented. Holy shit. The heavy signs from Tom were so palpable at the start. Could audibly hear him bracing for the avalanche of self-absorbed pity and deflection. Saber Spark? Saber Spark? This guy.
Everyone is a total stoner.
Excuse me, you said Saber Spark went crazy on him? What?
Saber Spark's in the comments of Tom Dark's video.
Oh well, Saber Spark does watch a lot of that kind of stuff.
I couldn't, yeah, but I wasn't expecting to see Saber Spark. The heavy signs from Tom were so palpable at the start. Could audibly hear him bracing for the avalanche of self-absorbed pity and deflection. And I'm over here just like, Saber Spark's out here on a Tom Dark video roasting Boogie? The fuck, dude?
He's a smart guy, man. He's smart.
I was like, this guy over here, right here. This guy's out here roasting Boogie on Tom Dark's channel. I mean, God bless him. I'm not mad at him, but just
from instantly healing a broken body to
never saw it. Wouldn't have seen it coming.
I feel like it's not that crazy. I mean, Tom is big.
Tom is big. Tom is. I forget like
video. You may have
how
seen
big Tom is. I mean, his main channel. His main channel is like over a million subscribers.
It's a small. Now. Oh no, it's not. It's like 800,000.
I think he hit.
It's kind of a small channel, but its reach is huge.
No.
Like his channel isn't.
No, that's how fast he's growing, dude. You don't even realize how big he is. He's over a million.
Oh really?
1.04. Yeah, dude. He's growing fast, man. No, he is, dude.
I've been watching him for a long time, man. For real, since like.
No, I have too, man. He is a super strong, dedicated fan base. Like he's that slow burner. A lot of those guys
are kind of spurgy, though, to be honest. Like a lot of those dudes are pretty spurgy. But
his hardcore fan base, yeah.
He's good with debating, man. He takes a lot of pointers from Nick Diorio. He's gotten a lot more, to be honest. Like he's leaned a little more. And I think that's mainly so that he has a good public image. Because he used to be a hardcore, edgy, leafy type, but like he's much more responsible and he's much more like.
Well, he actually has like opinions.
And that's definitely something that he has over Leafy. I think that's something he has over how Leafy used to be.
Like,
Leafy used to just troll.
Exactly. You can actually have a conversation with, like, I've heard Tom have a conversation. You can go on the internet and find examples of Tom actually like giving his takes on something. Leafy would just be like, dude, look at this guy, look at this Neanderthal, look how fucking stupid
Leafy
he
would
is.
just make fun of you.
Yeah, like he doesn't really have any.
Arguments.
He doesn't really have any takes. He just fucking roasts. But like this dude right here, dude. Like, look at him 6 years ago, looking like what the fuck is this? What are we doing?
Dude, you saw that recent video?
Why would I make an easier form of content?
The screenshot with Leafy was fucking ugly. Worse than dream face reveal type shit. It was ugly, dude.
Yeah, he don't take care of himself. He don't take care of himself at all. Tom had Leafy editing for him. I thought that was interesting. I thought that kind of got brushed under the rug pretty quick. Nobody cared. Tom in that video with Leafy was like, yeah, I've had him edit videos for me. I'm like, what? Like, Leafy's editing for Tom Dark? Excuse me?
No.
Yeah, nobody gave a shit.
That's crazy.
But yeah, freaking... I've been watching Tom. I'm trying to remember exactly where I jumped on the Tom Dark bandwagon here.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to be right back again. I'm trying to set up something.
You're good. I'm probably gonna get off the stream soon, to be fair, anyway. Why does YouTube hate me?
Before I start this video, I'd like to make a statement about all the people that allow me to continue producing content on this channel. This video is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. With Dollar Shave Club, you can take care of your non-existent 13-year-old facial hair, as well as slather dumb shit all over your face that you don't fucking need. Make Dollar Shave Club your last purchase ever with code Israel. NordVPN. Protect your computer with NordVPN for the low price of 30 people hiding under your floorboard in exchange for one massive company to have access to all of your information instead of 10 other massive companies having access to all of your information. Use code Degenerate for 15% off your next order. Honey, use the free browser extension. Fucking nobody. Sponsors are for people who want to make money and nerds. Alright, now to the video.
Looks like it's time to get back into rants.
Recently, this channel reached the milestone of 100,000 subscribers, something which I appreciate a lot, and I'd like to thank all of you for enjoying my content enough to hit that big red button. You're all truly based in Tompilled. While this channel is more than 4 years old by now, most of you will notice that my catalog of videos only dates back 2 years to a video titled The Problems with Fan Bases.
So, today we're going to talk about fan bases. because nobody else has ever made a video about fan bases.
As much as I hate this video now, I've decided to keep it up and stop my trend of constantly unlisting, privating, and deleting videos that I no longer like for whatever reason. Basically, the entire time that I've been making videos, I've been unlisting them just months and sometimes even weeks after I've made them, because honestly, I'm rarely completely satisfied with my own content enough to keep it up completely. There are a number of videos that I do like that I've made, but as time passes,
I'm XQCing out to this shit. You talking about Nick Fuentes?
Or homosexual.
from his anime review series to the Elliot
Yeah, Tom Dark, Turkey Tom, interesting guy. Latest video. Was he manually going back and changing these links at a certain point? Guess he was.
Mobile games are going big. Clash of Clans is now available on PC.
blatant theft and masquerading their theft as content. A large part of the conversation here on YouTube has always been whether or not content is transformative, given how most YouTube videos are just talking about something else, or in my case, talking about something else.
What point did he get the better mic? That was a good video. The whole Boogie thing is a very American outrage to me. Boogie's an interesting guy. You should look into him if you ever... I don't know. I don't know why you'd... I really can't end that sentence in a good way. It's like... Why? Well, I don't know. He's interesting. If you're into the lolcow stuff, especially if you like watch Tom Dark stuff like that, you know, he's definitely a guy worth looking into, 100%. Play some music. Get some fucking jams, dude.
What are we doing? What's chat saying, man? How's
Oh, chat's dead. I'm gonna listen to Sticking Out Your Gap for the Rizzler and then probably get off. Actually, I'm gonna get off to this song. I'm gonna play out to this song. Thanks for coming out, Kira.
The song is everywhere, man.
I'm ending
For
the
sure
stream. I'll see you, dude.
Alright, see you, man.
Your Sigma, freaking come here, give me your Ohio. Sticking out your gap for the Rizzler.
This is it, dude. This is top of the line content.
You're so phantom tax. I just wanna be your Sigma, freaking come here, give me your Ohio. Sticking out your gap for the Rizzler.
What am I starting now on? Oh. How do I get rid of it? Make it go away.
I just wanna be your Sigma, freaking come here, give me your Ohio.
You're in fact not starting. You're leaving. Goodbye.